Like, what is that?
Oh, do you know who that is?
I hear you, bro.
Do you know who this guy
You told
is?
me a lot of things about Raven, Dad. Raven
He's
players
like the
all know
best
that you're a
Raven player
but I didn't
on
understand.
Earth.
Like one example is that
His
actually,
name is El
if Raven or
Negro.
a Master Raven is on point, you actually can never do
It's
unblockable
totally
on them.
tournament
Because
legal.
when you go for the unblockable setup, they can respond with their
You
counter,
can say it
the
and
counter
not
will
even
keep you
feel
unblockable.
weird.
So
I
actually,
know
unblockable
what your
setup on a real
instinct
Master Raven
is.
just never
Your
works.
instinct is to look around, right? But it's totally cool. Trust me. I asked. Trust me. He is a legend. It's especially nice that he's a legend too, because it's like, you know, it's like if you're involved in Tekken, you're gonna end up having to say his name. That's why I had to find out if it was cool, and it is, because that's just not even a bad word where he lives. That's just a regular word. And because that's his name, even though we're not where he is, we can say it. Because where he's from, we're showing him his respect by saying the word when he comes where we live, because where he lives, it's cool. I looked into this, bros. Anyway, he's hella good too. I mean, I feel like I think he's better than Tishuman, but not because of Tishuman. Tishuman is forced to live in Italy, and his competition in Italy is, you know, it's not as good. He's like, even Tishuman himself said that he's hindered by his region. He feels like he was much better when he was in Japan, and he can tell that he's hindered by his region's skill level. So it's like it's obvious. It's needless to say, right? So I think that this guy's region has a like really densely, you know, populated Tekken players. Really good. He's super good.
Let's go Phoenix Eye.
Who's Phoenix Eye? Do you guys know who he is? Maybe he's super good too, and this is like a great match we should be watching.
Oh, I don't know, man.
Do you guys know the guy? Can you give me some...
Damn.
Tishuman is also a legend, and he's not in his prime right now, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But you know... El Negro also might not be in his prime. To be honest with you, I haven't watched him play much Tekken 7 on console. And you know, he's a console guy. I think he's a pad player. So I'm you know... Phoenix Eye, huh? I don't know the guy. He could be good. This is the new year, you know, and the game's been out for a year almost. So it's like... This is the tournament, and this is the series of tournaments that's going to show the real Tekken 7 players. Like, you know, people have had enough time now to learn to play the game. Before it was like, you know, legacy skill, dominance.
Falling apart here. El Negro seems to have got the download.
He's trying
Funk
to
Master,
compress him.
thanks
He's
very
doing
much.
a lot of quick
And
pulls
thanks again,
just to keep him
Kaleidoscope.
from, you know, doing his crazy strings, because when Phoenix Eye has got
El
range,
Ninja.
he's definitely quite unpredictable like that.
You think
right there.
I think I'm gonna ask him if he minds. I'm gonna ask him if he minds if I call him that. El Ninja. I like it. Happy Big Friday. El Ninja. I wonder if he would mind. Spartan Swords. Thanks. You guys are funny on Fridays.
Sounds like some kind of anime move. Phoenix Eye.
The Ninja.
And just stick it out. He went back to character select to pick the same character.
I'm not familiar with the other guy, though he looks familiar. So maybe I've met him before, but I don't know him by name.
All right. Howard Estate.
You didn't see the menu option that said state select.
Hey, what's up, Malice? Okay. What's up, everybody?
Maybe he doesn't play in tournament very often. You never know.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh man, after this, the matches we got coming up: Junior versus Big Boy and John Ding versus King Ray Jr. Oh boy.
Dude, Genius was playing earlier too. Final round is mega stacked.
Game number 2.
The other guy looks like a UPS driver.
Yep.
Maybe he has the the eye to pick the stage.
That sound I made doesn't count as a laugh, bro.
I was about to go ham.
I guess Spooky thinks it's funny, but you got lucky on that one. What are you guys up to today?
Maybe that's all he practices, Spooky.
Okay, all right, maybe he's got those. Dude,
These
you
two
know,
sound
I haven't
stoned.
seen yet. You know how you can break multiple walls of this stage? I haven't seen that in tournament yet. I've been
Thanks for
waiting
creaming and streaming. Yeah, anytime.
But El Negro with the
Wow,
grab.
that was
Man, I'm down.
he grabbed the wake up.
I was watching.
Yeah.
Basically, I was watching and thinking like, all right, well, I did everything I need to do, and you know, I'm enjoying the stream. I might as well turn this shit on and get a contact high from you know, the bong water in the chat. And then right when I was about to turn it on, the gardeners arrived and started gardening that ass.
Can they do it pretty
And you know, they make so much noise.
You can do the pull one where you
Like,
break two and then
it's
you
too
get
much
double.
noise. You can hear it through the microphone. It's like some fucking low tier shit. I can't even think. They were interrupting my watching. So, of course, they were going to interrupt my speaking.
Good advance. And coming back.
No way. Was that a triple perfect?
Big boy.
Yo, big
This is going to be
boy.
crazy.
No.
With the Eliza.
It
Check
was.
out Bronson Tran at Strong Style. Don't think I forgot Bronson. I know you're watching. You're upset about that one. He was so upset he quit. He's retired now.
He's
never gonna
retired
enter
because
again.
he
No.
lost to Junior.
Yeah.
FedEx
Thought
driver
he
got
was gonna-
owned.
thought he
What
was
can
gonna be
Brown
top
do
three
for
in
you,
that tournament, bro. You know,
bitch?
he's like,
That guy got
tournament,
beat up.
I stepped back and only put the
I wasn't
guy
even
in
watching
there.
anymore.
Well, I don't know about that.
Whatever.
Well, what I
I'm
do
kidding.
know
Oh,
this guy
big boy.
if you fought this guy 4 years
This
ago,
guy's
you fight
so
him now,
funny,
you're fighting a
too.
completely different
Big
player.
boy,
Good to hear.
I could
Good to
watch
hear. He was always
Big
a
Boy
great player.
and
now he's a
Going-
madman.
Going back to like even
fucking
2010,
Majin
he came out with
and
all the ATP
Shimblade.
MLG tour.
I could listen to those
And, you know,
three
put in work
talk
again,
to
so
each
to
other
think of him
for
being way better
hours.
than that is,
I will
pretty
be
impressive.
completely
But does
entertained.
he
I'm
know
scared.
Those
the
three
Eliza
talking to each other is like fucking
characters-
music to my ears. Beautiful music. Music, of course, that I don't understand,
A lot of Tekken players, they still haven't
but
adapted to that play
still
style.
beautiful music. I mean, these
I
three
find that,
together
people that
are
don't know the Eliza matchup
hilarious.
very well tend to
You
have
can
a
only
trouble with
catch,
sidekick, especially.
you know, it's hard to understand everything, but it's funny regardless. Those guys are really funny. And all those guys are the types of people that you just like to be around. They're like,
She's got meter, just
I don't know how to explain. We gotta name this type of person or this quality. But some people have this quality where it's like, this person is really good at, like, it's like an AOE effect where when you're around them,
what happens when you come to ATL?
everything's cool. This is funny. We're all having a good time. They're just like cool people, you know, like Eddie Pistons and Jop, and these guys are just like they have this aura of like good times, you know. Those guys have that shit. It's like the best reason to go to final round.
In the line of fire. He's like,
Kicking it with those guys. They're so funny.
I have no idea
You
what
know,
he's saying.
gormful.
But he sounds excited. He sounds
Yeah, they're
excited.
very gormful.
Oh boy.
Definitely.
Genius just trying to get set up right now.
Amigos, I guess so, but you know, it's something special, right? It's something like, you know, where they're just like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I have to think about it.
Obviously entered the tournament. He did pretty well on the tour last
I bet
year.
Gamble is wearing the
Was just
same
outside
thing
making it.
from
Around
E-League.
fourth place in the end.
Look, what does that mean, dude? I mean, you could say the same thing about me. You could be like, Eris is wearing the same thing, but trust me when I say I have a closet filled with black t-shirts. I mean, we're talking like, it's a little bit peculiar, I might say. Some might say. Black clothes everywhere. I don't like wearing the same shirt more than one time. Not even like if I put it on and then I take it off or something, I'm not putting that on again. Even if I don't double put on shirts. Only once. And then wash.
Day with fewer mentions of Gerardo de la Taqueria.
I don't know what you're saying, but I'm gonna find out after I'm done making this thought.
And also the newly revitalized Big Boy factor.
I forgot what I was talking about. Knows Nobody. Thanks for the subscription. Smoothie Spider. Don't be mean to Gamble. You know, he's probably a lot more gormful than you are. In fact, I guarantee he is. He only looks like a bum, but he knows how to play chess. Hotu Hito Shura. Happy Big Friday, Brew. Those Witchers stands.
This should be a good one. Here we go.
Hey, alright, it seems like you've got some typos and shit, but maybe you can have your MILF proofread this shit next time. I appreciate it, Hito Shura.
This is a real match.
Oh
Punish all day. Ooh, the hop kick punish. We were ready.
Oh man,
I
crowd
don't know
going
what you're
wild.
saying. Maybe I should have let her
Carries.
say it.
Oh,
Hey, did you guys notice the
oh,
logo
no.
no longer has that
wall
shitty ass
breaking out.
picture of
Everyone's
Heihachi?
been talking about this
Praise
boss.
be, they got rid of that
Yeah,
ugly
boss.
ass logo. It was
First
so
round of Big
embarrassing.
Boy.
How do you feel
When you
after
show
seeing
up
that
to the
first
party
round?
with all the other world tours and your logo is some fucking sorry ass.
The entire round.
Yeah, big round changer right there.
I don't even want to talk about it because maybe the person who drew it might be in the chat room. Maybe like,
Taking his time. Wow.
damn, I wonder who could have drawn that.
Delayed hop kick. Delayed dive
That
kick.
really looked like some shit that Rip drew or something.
Running to
Low tier.
another.
Rip probably drew
Another.
that for sure.
Yeah, the poke-up
Rip
yell,
or
free
like
break throws from back there. Nice duck in the high.
I don't know.
Launch from Big Boy.
Lonta,
Open
thanks
drop
very much
combo.
for the resub. Big Boy, he's
Good
an
block.
old school
Good punish as well. Actually, I like
Bob
to sit
player.
on a lot of
He
good,
likes Bob a
yeah.
lot. In fact, remember at the time when
it.
Bob was
Got
not
it in.
released in this
And here we
game,
go.
they had
Man,
taken
Junior turned around
FR
and smiled back at all
to
of them.
final
That
round,
was sick.
and
All right, let's
Harada
go.
was there. And I was
round apiece.
present during the time when
Hell sweep.
Big Boy met
one.
Harada. And
Oh.
Big Boy has a very aggressive presence. You know, he's got that
He might go for the
ATL,
EX ender. Let's see.
you
EX
know,
setup?
kind of
No,
like
save it.
kind of thing going on, right? So he went up to Harada, really intimidating. He was like, I want Bao. I want fat
So that
Bao,
string's really
not
tricky. It's
skinny
a
Bao.
two-hit.
Fat
Two-hit.
Bao. And Harada was like looking up at this guy like, fuck, I better put this character in.
So it looks like
And
Big Boy waited for
voila,
the third hit,
he
obviously.
got what
Yeah.
he wanted.
Shorty
I was
up
there. He
and
said
dropped
it.
in
I
the
want
under
fat
again.
Bob,
This is not
not
good.
skinny
He got
Bob.
3 combos.
And
He
Harada
got
was
stuff.
like it was a
Nice side to
Dark
the ball.
Souls
Tracks.
boss. He just walked through the fog door and Big Boy was
Oh,
there.
and got the balcony.
Oh,
This is good.
shit.
No ender.
That's
Down
true.
one.
This was
Oh,
before
final
Fat
round,
Bob was
game
in
one.
Tekken 7. I never even. This is all. I didn't even remember this until I
Wow,
saw
just
this guy
starting it
playing
off
right
like
this
that, all right.
second. This is all coming back to me right now.
What?
But it's true. I was there. I saw
He's got to
it.
go for
There
it now,
it
right?
is.
There it is.
Yeah, you asked for it.
Harada, dude.
And he delivered. Working.
That's sick. This
On
year
a
is gonna be
perfect
so
fill.
tight
That was huge.
because
Oh my God! There it is.
you know they could announce something today, right? I don't know. I was thinking about when are they gonna announce stuff? Not today. At final round. When are they gonna announce stuff? Right?
Come on by and see what is happening.
Final round. Maybe they'll announce something after top 8 at final round. It's the first tournament
That was
of
final round.
the
That was final
tour.
round, very close,
It's
yeah.
a huge
And they're gonna
deal.
Run it back. Same stage.
Mhm.
Anyway, is that a
It
rule?
could be.
The rule
They
is that
just
it's supposed to
revealed
be forced
the
change
Geralt hot dog
think
at
that's the rule.
Pink.
That's the Tekken World Tour, right?
I've
Yeah,
only
but,
read
yo,
one
once they
review
start
about
playing
it,
the
but
match, okay, it looks like they're gonna kill him off.
it
All right.
wasn't good.
So
Excuse
Junior's gonna
me.
kill off Big Boy so that we can actually
Jupiter
get Ryan
S.
Select.
Thanks for the
On
Twitch
that.
prime.
That's so funny. I totally forgot. Like that's
Yeah.
the thing.
Hey, in case
Good
you haven't
move.
figured it
Jimmy
out
J.
yet,
Tran.
do me a solid and go over
There's
to
tournament down there.
twitch.tv/
Jimmy J. Tran.
We talked about this
and
earlier.
follow
To be fair,
that
it's
channel,
not like
will
Jimmy
ya?
was the only one that
I
was
know,
abusing that system. Most
know,
of the Japanese
you don't
players
like
had a
being told
tendency
what to
force
do, I
wall
know.
stage or
I'm
infinite
sure
stage
your
based on what
parents
favorite their
know
character.
that all
And
too
the
well.
Koreans would start
But
picking stages
just
to counter
do
what
me
the
a
Japanese were
solid.
doing. So eventually
Take
there's
out
this
the
whole
papers
secret
and the
code.
The whole thing about
trash.
this was there's only like 2 infinite.
Hey,
stages.
and
Yeah,
also
that's
follow
right.
that
Your
damn
character was,
channel.
Like you didn't want to wall
Listen to
against
your
them.
mom.
Got infinite stage, you're like, all right, I'm
Gosh.
definitely running it back.
I'm not a
Odds of getting
parent,
another infinite stage
But
is so
I
low.
can
makes
tell
sense.
you,
If anything,
I
that
can
changed,
just
although it
imagine
may have been intended
how
to hurt a player
much
like
it
Jimmy
must
Tran.
suck
As we
being
know,
a
you
parent
can
when your
choose,
kids
random
don't
selects
listen
that
to
does
what
not
you
cheater,
say.
very
That's
much.
cheater.
So don't be a
Law is
dick.
also ridiculously
One
good.
day you're
I'm
gonna
not
grow up
joking.
and you're gonna be
I'm not
like,
joking.
man,
I
I was
actually
such
wanna
a
see him
piece of
lead law in
shit.
tournament. That's a very
And you're gonna feel bad about it. So do your
Game number
MILF a
two.
favor
Lot
and
of
take out that
conversation going on
trash.
here on
Yeah.
Junior's
Don't be a
side.
bitch.
well. It worked.
You know?
I mean,
But there's
what I would
nothing
do
I
so
can
far
say
is that
to
he's
prevent
a
you
duck
from
ball.
being a bitch.
You know, he's a duck
Nothing I can say.
Starting strong style with way gamble.
It's just the way it is.
Recurring here with Big Boy. That's why he's gotten those wild standing 2-1s. He's got a couple of big low blocks, and a lot of them were not in reaction. It was just commitment ducks because he had a read on
He
it.
thought something was coming. Makes sense. Violet Systems.
All right. Oh yeah, Junior 20Z is also a solid player.
Some walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if these guys are familiar with each other. These 20Z guys are like, you know, they've been around, but they've been subterranean, online only.
Safe. There we
Or
go.
maybe they've been to local tournaments or major tournaments, but they've only recently started to make a stage.
Here comes the help. And outer
know.
range, beautiful time.
Ugh, he's gotta stop missing that in general. He's missing in combos and he's missing.
And I'm not talking about the Smash Brother.
It's so
That,
good.
Smash
that's the only
player
link
kind of
he has with
thing.
meter that I find oppressive is that
Oh, yeah.
particular.
Talking about the
Very oppressive.
figuratively speaking.
Everything else, you can deal with.
getting
Yeah,
attention.
It's a great whip punisher, right? If you're in the air and you see a whip. But man, beautiful whip punish there. Ready with the down 4-2-3.
Man, I'm starting to get really excited about Noctis because I'm curious about how the character works. Is he gonna?
What was that? Was that a
cheater?
Look at that, he's ready for it. And the perfect
Cheating, huh? This guy's trying to cheat. Write that down. Get the ref.
This guy's a monster.
That was sick. You see what I mean? These 20Z guys. You see what I'm talking about when I say making a stink? Didn't that smell? Smell like shit. Stunk. That's the face you make.
Every time he hits something.
Oh!
Did you see that?
Oh, nice. Interrupted.
Wall strategies.
I wonder what meter he tried to use there.
I don't know. It might have been EX dive kick. From the ground?
Making a stink.
But anyway, Junior with rage now.
That used amiibo joke got me again today when I was driving.
No meter here for Junior. Gonna be hard to make a comeback.
There you go.
Geralt's dog.
Wow, all the way around. All right. Big boy still in this game.
Geralt's dog at Pinks.
Me too.
That's so wacky.
Moves like low counter hits.
That got me again today. That was such a good one yesterday.
Zoning.
The Geralt's dog at Pinks.
Wow. Just commit.
All right.
He's not afraid to commit to
Keep it together.
Oh, give him that health back. Doesn't need to get
All
health
right.
back. Oh!
Damn, this guy. You see what? Oh.
Oh, he's gonna do it again.
It's ugly.
One platoon.
It's ugly. Big boy's not going to be happy at the end of this. A perfect. Ooh.
Over Big Boy.
I thought it was about to be Junding versus El Negro for a second.
No.
See?
He got this Big Boy behind him.
That's a official Tekken World Tour commentator, and he said it.
Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day. Why do you think they never gave Nina an Irish accent even though she's from Ireland?
Yo, bro, you gotta... I don't speak that language.
Well, I mean, do you have to have an Irish accent because you're from Ireland? Maybe she moved here when she was a baby, or some other explanation that's obvious. I think that if Nina had an Irish accent, she would be less appealing as a character. That's what I think. So that's probably what they think too. I'm just assuming. I mean, right? No offense, but it's not exactly the most, how do I put it?
I mean, this would not be
attractive.
The first time that we've seen this happen with King Ray Jr.
Of course. I mean,
you know?
You can't sleep on this John Ding.
Well, I mean, I guess if you take offense, that's my opinion. So I think it's pretty good the way it is.
John Ding, no.
You know.
Pretty good.
Besides, happy St. Patrick's Day. I didn't know that was tomorrow.
This could get interesting.
Thank you.
I looked at the chat and everyone was talking shit, and I was like, "Why is everyone talking shit?" And then I looked over and, oh damn!
We filmed like that UIU Unity House thing, right? And I was sitting next to John Ding. And I said
That would be so sick if this kid beats him, right? You're all laughing and poking fun, but that would be so sick. It could happen. You never know. He's solid, right? He's solid. I think he plays Oscar. That would be sick.
I only know him as Asuka, but you know.
It's not like totally unheard of. Remember when AK was like 7 years old and he kicked the shit out of Help Me at that tournament in Tekken Tag 2? AK kicked the shit out of Help Me. Made Help Me look like a 7-year-old. Man, that was crazy. You guys remember that? That was a blowout. He wasn't 7 years old. He was like 12. I don't know how old this kid is, but it could happen. It's because, you know, Korean players are used to playing against other Korean players and that aren't little kids. But sometimes a kid can bring a strat to the table that's so crazy, you know. I mean, you could have never seen that coming. You know what I mean? I don't know. It could happen. I've seen it happen. It's a tournament. Yeah, also Tag 2 is trash. That's true. You're right about that. I apologize. Let's not forget, Tag 2, that game produced some fucking gormless shit.
I want to see John Dick's face right now is what I really want to see. He's like, all right.
Nice start, right?
Well done,
and John Ding woke up here.
He's
like, oh
shit. He
shit.
throws out 4-2s, right? That's what he's thinking right now. That's what he's thinking right now.
Okay. RLX into the low option. Damage on this will be pretty good. OP
cool.
time.
Oh,
nice
boy.
Kick. Let's go, kid.
Dude, do you think he studied because he thought Johnny was in his
Damn.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh my.
Good block,
You
good block.
blocked it.
Oh, boy. That
Nice
was
patience. That's. Ooh.
Take that nosebleed all day.
Uh-oh.
Nice
Nice low parry.
King Ray
Oh
Jr.
my god. Be cool. All right.
Oh, my goodness.
Don't get too excited. It's early.
Now I want to see
And
face for real.
let's face it, right? You play against a kid, you're usually gonna not go all in first round, right?
It's pretty good for creating space.
Yeah.
Be cool.
Nice little parry. He was ready for that shit.
King Ray's nodding his face like, yeah,
Damn,
yeah,
yeah,
all right.
he made it out to the tournament.
You Korean.
Hey, Lieutenant Gorm,
Oh.
Carbon
I like it.
ESM, and Oha K.
Oh, dunk.
Handstands.
Yeah, it's a high throw. You got to duck it. Cannot
There's
throw
Thanks.
that.
no break
Is
off
that
there.
Cade Roberts? Oha
You have to duck,
Cade?
get like a float combo out from
Maybe
off
not.
the-
Anyway, thanks, Oha Cade. Yeah, don't get crazy, guys.
Finish the entire
John
stretch.
Ding's
That hurts a
gonna
lot.
figure this kid out, right?
No.
So it's gonna be a
Hit
long
clean. And
battle.
Why standing forward did not pick up? Everything about that was weird.
Can. Why do you say it like
Oh,
that?
did it.
Can.
Tekken,
Good
John
throw
Ding.
break. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Very
This is gonna
maximum
hurt.
Ooh, that hurts. It's not even
Yeah, it
over.
do hurt. It's not over. Oh, he could have got more.
Oh, he's back. What the? Oh, he was
Oh,
sick too.
uh-oh. Run.
It's
Oh,
Come on.
oh, he's
That's
dead.
it.
Nice.
Yo, King
Oh
Ray
my
Jr.
God.
This is getting good. This is getting good. All right, now we can start getting excited. The first round could have been a flunk.
From here
Now,
into my
Oh,
hands.
rodeo though.
all right, all right. So, okay, now you can get a little less excited. Get a little less excited. Be cool.
Why does he know rage
I was gonna
drive?
get premature excited there, but before I could even get excited, John Ding.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm getting a
The
little
wall's
more
there,
excited.
actually. He
It
can get
is.
good damage.
No, he can't get a full combo.
That's okay, we'll take it.
Yeah,
Fake out.
tons of
Oh, he
damage.
ducked.
He's
Don't
missing
duck.
all
He's
points.
getting
So
too
you get the
spooked.
wall
Don't get
flat.
spooked.
And now
Don't duck.
rage mode
Come on.
available.
Yeah.
Come to
Important
me.
throw.
Oh, that was really.
Oh,
Oh, it's the classic. The classic
Setup.
7-year-old. Oh,
King.
Final
Fuck.
round game
That
one.
was
Be
an
cool.
all or nothing sprint kick,
Yo, look
by
at
the
King
way.
Ray, he's so serious. Oh my God.
oh.
Fake outs into mid.
It was. John Ding ate it. Oh man. King Ray's so
Slides.
serious right
That's
now.
a good move.
Oh, that's
Oh,
not safe.
that's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
He
could've
could punish them with
hide
down
that
forward 3+4,
That's a
right?
good block.
Wow.
Oh, John Ding's regretting not playing rock, paper, scissors right now.
Oh.
Wow, that was manly.
Why is he getting so
Now he
fancy?
has control.
You know? Don't get
I like the
fancy.
attempt. I like the attempt.
Korean players.
Oh,
You can't get
He
fancy.
wanted to. He thought about it, but now he's got rage. Not over.
You
That
gotta
should have been
get
it.
crazy. Don't get fancy, get
He's
crazy.
doing auto side steps.
Yo.
He's scared right now.
He could still win.
better.
Easy. He could
Back
still
to it.
win.
It
Oh man, he could have won there with something different, like a
Check to
float
go.
combo into
King
a
Ray
rage
Jr.
drive.
still has rage.
The
Time
time.
winding down now.
The time.
Anything can happen.
John
Be
Ding trying to
cool.
beat our rage
Oh
drive.
my God.
Nice block.
Oh, that was a
Oh.
weird choice.
John
Maybe it
Ding
was a mistake.
survived
I think he
the
wanted a
first
rage
kick.
That was
drive.
only game one.
I think he wanted forward 1+2.
Oh man, look out the coach.
He
is
got
coming
forward
through now.
1+2, the elbow.
His face like
Man,
something
excitement.
beat.
You know what I think I'm gonna do?
That's what that
I'll be right
face
back. Be cool.
John Ding had
John
no
Ding's like,
idea
oh, God.
what he
Thank
signed
Thank
up
God I
for.
lived through that.
This is the best I've seen King Ray Jr. play, by the way. The best.
Dude, that rage drive finish at the end of, was that round 2? That was
Round
amazing.
2 or 3, yeah, man, that was awesome. And then even the fourth round when he tried to close it out, just sprinting is what killed him,
Yeah,
right?
no,
I mean,
it's
like,
true. And
if
that
he
was,
had just
that, was,
block,
that was an all or nothing sprint
Right,
kick.
it
If
was.
you blocked that, even back throw would have been enough for the kill there.
oh man, like I said, this pool is ridiculous.
Wow.
All right.
King Ray
Turned
Jr.
up the heat.
Respect.
John Ding's smiling.
Too
He's
fucking
like,
cold
man,
in
like,
here.
what's
It's been
happening?
cold
It's not
lately.
supposed to be like this.
I should have taken
gave
a
him
piss while I
2
was at it.
No, Coach has
Bonsai.
preferred side.
Thanks very much.
Oh, it's so funny. Thinking like El Negro's watching. It's like, oh boy.
He's like, whoa. He knows. He's experienced this brat.
1-0. That was close. But, I don't know, man. Let's see what
Game
happens.
2.
He could have done it. Like twice.
John Ding a little slower approach this time.
Okay.
Cans did not get a full launch. Fake out.
Yeah, that happened last time. Remember when I said don't get fancy? That's what he was doing when I said that. The sweep cancel.
Get over
You know,
here.
really, really good players, they don't fuck with shit like that. Oh, you're gonna do that?
Fake out. Wow,
Yeah.
King Ray Jr. was ready.
His defense. I mean, that's the thing. When you're this young, you got crazy reflexes. You can see everything.
Just blocks everything.
Rip sounds like he's lost his
Can't catch
voice.
those.
But this
That
is
could've been
day
more
one.
sensitive.
Oh
Mid.
boy, that one you're not gonna see though. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Wait a second.
Damn, listen to Rip's voice.
Good save by John Ding.
Finally hitting puberty at the age of 40,
That was where
huh?
it gets tougher for King Ray too, because
Alright.
the
I
first
figured it
game,
would
the element
happen
of surprise is gone
sooner
now.
or
So,
later.
you know, John Ding is going for a lot more backstep,
Yep.
you know, and trying to force whip punish, a lot more high level.
What's
tech.
wrong with his voice? He just started commentating. Sometimes
King of
day
both
3,
now.
I get it.
John John Ding, wow, caught him moving. He's going to the breakable wall. Is John Ding going to keep it? No, he's going downstairs.
Yeah, John Ding's turning up the heat now. He's got enough information on his target.
Ding running away with it now.
Have you seen this boy?
Man, crowd got silent. Oh, wait a second.
No throw break.
Falling rain.
And got the wall. Can.
Slippery kicks. John Ding looking pretty good here. He's only a little bit behind in this round.
I love Eddie. Such a cool character. I like both these characters.
Man, that's so cheap.
This is a good ass game. You know, like a long time ago, Harada said that he thinks a really good game only has about 38 characters in it.
Gotta be careful. Nice
and that was during the time of Tekken Tag 2.
He got caught.
It was also during the time when Tekken Tag 2 was kind of struggling due to it was really being criticized for having too many characters in it, right? So during that time, he said, I think 38 is the magic number. You remember that?
There it is. That was a good showing. That was a good showing.
I think that's what I remember.
El Negro coming up next. Not sure who his
and
is.
It's El Negro versus
I think that
it looks like.
That's not enough. I think that Tekken Tag 2, it wasn't the number of characters in the game that was the turnoff. I think the biggest turnoff was really that you had to remember all these things at once. And that's overwhelming for a lot of people, for a lot of levels of players. You know what I mean? We always poke fun at Rip, right? But he's gotten really good at commentary, I think. He's gotten really good. He's like getting to the point where he's like him, Say-Jam, Steve, all these guys are just like, you name it. They're going to be able to commentate anything. You need a Naruto tournament. You need a bar mitzvah. All right. They're on the job. They'll do it. They'll commentate your bris. They're getting good. When I'm doing commentary with them, I feel so much better when there's an ad because I can just sit back and be like, do your job. That's what you're a pro at, right? Talk about this shit. Noodles. Noodles and headphones, bitch. Hey, Orange Pork. Thanks very much for the resub. I appreciate it. Yeah, I like that. I feel pretty good when I'm commentating with them. You know what I'm saying? $8.95. Eris stealing viewers again. First of all, and second of all, I want you to know something. This channel, during a Tekken World Tour tournament, is basically the same thing as the main channel. I have full... Man, in fact, it's funny because it seems as though... let's just put it this way. Shut up, bitch. Basically, is what I'm trying to say.
It's Friday, you ain't got no jobs, and you ain't got shit to do.
That's what I'm talking about, fluffy kitty. Take off your shoes and relax. Hespec the heifer. Thanks very much, fluffy kitty and orange pork. Yeah, of course I got permission. They love it, dude. You know Rick the Hadoo? Rick the Hadoo told me that they get a shitload of brand new stoners when I do a restream. And they've checked it on the back end. Because he's like a Twitch cop. So he can look at this shit from behind the curtain and be like, all right, when we have a Tekken World Tour event and Eris is not restreaming, this is how many new stoners we get. And when we have one where Eris is restreaming, this is how many new stoners we get. Holy shit. Hey, Eris, you could totally restream anytime you want, muchacho. So, of course, we're sucking each other's dicks. I'm in, right? I'm in. That's the way it works. We're amigos. They're helping me out by giving me something where I can just sit here and enjoy it with my fans. And we can just talk shit about, everybody and everything. And I'm helping them out by sending over, gormless stoners. That's what they want, right? They want stoners. And trust me, if you want stoners, I know where you can find them. I know a place where they hang out every day. And they say the dumbest shit And they got, trust me, they got money too. These stoners, I don't know where they're getting it or what they're doing for it, but they got dollary dues. So these are some high tier stoners. These aren't some low tier ass stoners like the shit you find in other chat rooms. These are some buff, ballin' ass, gold teeth having stoners. So of course they love this fucking chat room. Hell yeah. Send them over. So anyway, you get the point. Get your asses over there. Twitch.tv/Tekken with 2 Ks. Follow the channel. You feel me? I know you're stoned. You don't have to tell me. WM Dragoon. Thanks. And Barney Badass. Thanks very much. Alright. I'm not a stoner. There's like one guy. I'm not a stoner. You know, it's not like everyone is a stoner, but you gotta just consider the people you're hanging out with, man. I mean, you definitely have some THC in your system, whether you like it or not. So, just, you know, don't fight it, bro. Just puff, puff, pass, right? There's nothing you could do about it. I got snipers on the roof. If they get out of hand, they'll be taken care of.
So I'm real hyped.
Believe it or
We've got
not.
a great match coming up. It's gonna be El Negro. Yes.
Ooh, rolled the R.
Venezuela, all the way from Venezuela. This guy is one of the killers of South America, as you guys may already know.
He's good. He's super dangerous. World class.
You know, there was a year that he got second
He's
place
world
in
class.
CDC,
Is that
right?
Wario's
And
world class ass?
He said this guy
Man,
is one of the best
that's a
Raven
cool
players I've
emote.
ever fought against.
Uh-oh, don't sneeze. I'm allergic to Wario's ass
But
cheeks.
here we go.
Driggs, thanks. And Revun. Thanks very much. I appreciate it. You guys, like I said, as I said, go over here. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Twitch.tv/Tekken. Follow the channel. You don't even ever have to watch it. Just follow it and watch it.
Now he's gonna get
You don't
to
have
see
to,
how Paul's
but
gonna
you could.
fare against El Negro. This is very fortunate.
All right, this is good. Keep your eyes open. Floor break stage. Who's the opponent? I hope he's good. Fabo?
Oh, there he is. He's watching the projector.
He's got a backdash. I like Fabo's backdash. I like his counter hit. Demo man.
Man, he's not.
All right, he's using the right move. That down forward 2 for Paul is cheesy. He has this, like, he tucks in his upper body when he does down forward 2, and it's so fucked up. It's similar to orbital heel in the way he tucks in his hurt box. It's fucked up. That move's fucked up. It's not even a high crush officially. Like, it doesn't high crush, but the animation is bullshit. Oh!
It almost had.
Two hits.
Paul's a great character. Wow.
Nice block. Oh, was that
Raven is also a good character, but she requires a little bit more time to really be able to, you know, she's so high risk, and I think in a tournament it's kind of tough with the character.
Oh my God! He likes his demo man third.
All right. Arrivederci. Hey Majin, why aren't you at final round? Did you not go? Are you not going?
Or the Demo Man or the Death Fist.
Yes, sir. My favorite 50-50 in the game. The one that don't like are like.
How much would you compare Yoshimitsu to Raven in their current states?
You die.
What kind of a question is that? I don't know what you mean.
It,
my instinct is to poke fun, but I don't really know where you're coming from. Because I mean, they're both ninjas, and ninjas play free. So yeah, they're both ninjas. They both have swords. But other than that, outside of the whole real ninjas play free thing, I don't really know where you're coming from. All right, here we go.
Yeah, nobody's punishing that by itself, right?
Yeah, you
they're real ninjas.
About that while we were off camera,
El Ninja.
I'm pretty sure it's punishing. That's why, you know, but
I like that name.
If you try to punish in your leg, you get countered by the low. So
El Ninja.
So that's the kind
I gotta ask him if he's cool with
man, look at
it.
this Bobo.
Like, you know that guy, Victimo F Ritual? I asked that guy, hey, do you mind if I call you that? And he said, no, I don't mind. That guy's cool. I'm his biggest fan.
That's the
That's
low.
good.
Okay, so
Man,
down
that
back
clutch
four, is it
low
not
parry
clutch punish?
No, it's minus 13.
against speed kicks was
So
out
Fowler's
of this
getting
world.
hit by a lot by that, as well
Out
as
of this
expecting it
world.
to be launch punish to
So
over instead.
awesome.
But Paul gets his
And then he
feelings
did
lost
the
anything
uppercut,
to
the butterfly combo to win. Victimo F ritual. That shit
Oh
was
god,
so
counter
sick.
airborne, not much damage. Ducks the high.
Nice duck. All right.
Ooh.
Damn, this is a
Great
close
right now.
fight.
Got the
Kill.
game.
Damn,
Bravo,
Fabo. All right. Hey, does anyone have info on Fabo? Can we get some info? He's got a K stick. We got a K stick user, Korean stick. Can I get info on Fabo, please? Computer. Where's this guy from? Who's he play with? Anyone? Discount Fab? Damn. It's definitely not funny. No, it's not Fab. It's Fabo. He's from Georgia? Alright, that's a good region. Strong region.
Both characters are great at the wall.
Yeah, I don't know who this is
From
gonna
Georgia.
favor,
He looks familiar.
It's gonna be scarier for either player. Man, the Phoenix. Too strong.
ATL, ho.
He has to bring a
Alright then, so it's
everywhere.
Builds
ATL.
it before every
Let's see
fight.
how trill this gets.
Part of his warfare.
Damn, dude, that was pretty good. Oh, he could have death fisted. Ooh, that was bad luck.
Beat by lunch.
He could have death fisted. He should have done that. He wasn't ready to pull the trigger.
Goodness.
The bongs. Watch out for the
Duck
bongs.
that time, but he gets the low parry. Good conversion. Look at that, 3 hits. Beautiful low parry combo damage.
Man, I wonder what's wrong with Rip's
It's
voice.
pretty beautiful low parry.
That
I'm not gonna
sucks.
lie.
On day one, your voice is gonna be gone? That stinks.
You know, El Negro could have had more there, but didn't.
Trade.
He
No!
didn't convert.
What? He could have.
You know,
He
at
could
the
have
guy
done a
like shaking
lot.
his head. He didn't like that. He knows
Oh,
that.
yeah, he tried.
It's a free combo. Okay,
K
down for a
stick.
trade.
He does not backs way through.
Excuse me.
People are going crazy in the
People are
crowd
going
right
nuts,
now.
man.
You know how people like Korean sticks and shit?
Low parries. He likes to low parry after tech roll situations.
You're only opening up problems for yourself. I understand that Korean players are used to it because it's what they traditionally play on and they want that to take with them to American tournaments, right?
Keep it going.
But-
Genius there, down 1-4 would have worked.
Nice.
But there it is, 1 round of
If you
peace,
don't
Bravo,
use a
2 more
Korean
rounds,
stick
then
currently,
El Negro
there's
two
really no
losing
reason
brackets.
to use one
It would be
because
a very big
Japanese
upset.
Mishima
Hell yeah.
players
Huge upset.
do everything on a Japanese stick and pad players, I mean,
That way?
Q-Dan's won Electric Cancel 4, I think it was, or was it 5, on a pad with Devil Jin. And during that tournament, we were all blown away what he could do on a pad. So,
Yeah, counter him, and boom, there it is. 2 rounds to 1.
I guess the moral of the story is you're only opening up problems for yourself if you switch to Korean stick. You don't really have
Back
to,
twos are adding up
is
and
my
tracking so
point.
well.
It's kind of just like, I don't know.
Bobo now going in.
I wouldn't recommend it.
There's the low parry.
Nice.
He's been
He's
trying
been
it every
doing
time.
that every time.
Instead of go for the punish on the first
Q-Dan's
frame, he's always
played
looking for
pad,
the
yeah, that was a long time ago. At the time, he wasn't playing on stick because his hand hurt. He had a hand injury that was preventing him from using stick. So, he won that tournament on pad with
Yes,
Devil Jin.
final round set
That
point for
was-
Bobo.
Does anybody know what year that was?
He's
2006,
like praying? Is that what
maybe?
he's
I don't know, man. Yo,
yeah.
I
12
guarantee
years
you,
Please
ago.
let me fight a
I
random
guarantee
ball.
you, if Bobo beats El Negro, he's gonna get a game.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
just
yeah,
personal
Helen
preference, 100%.
Yo, down
But,
ball, floats him out.
Carry, really good carry.
What
And
the
make
point
sure
I
not
wanted
run
to
over
make
him
is
across
that
the
you're
zone.
really
Oh,
opening
oh,
up
oh,
trouble
God.
for yourself
That was
if you
madness.
go
Everything there was
K-stick,
crazy.
unless
What's
you
happening?
really
Rip
want
has
to.
his head in his hands right now.
Man, this is
Okay,
close.
okay, relax. Oh, the pressure at the wall. Ray
Oh, I
hit.
got him, but it's not gonna kill.
Down for a 114 frame.
Oh,
What the hell?
why
What
do
was
that?
I don't know, but it wasn't enough.
Wasn't there more than
It
that?
wasn't enough, but he did the wrong combo
shit.
too. Oh my God, Bobo!
El
He
Negro
got
went to
him.
his
El
fucking-
Negro
Oh
lost.
my God, he just did it.
Damn, he just walked away. Give me that
You're
cord.
dead.
Damn.
Did that really
Nice.
happen?
That was
Nice.
crazy. Man,
That's a hefty win.
I don't care.
That was a crazy back one too. Why did that hit?
That was his combo.
He probably
Yo, it's tight.
That guy was good.
I think so.
You guys called him discount fab, but
Yes, sir.
We've got Jackie Pan
I
coming
mean
up
that
next.
was pretty
Bill.
impressive.
Set up.
Third hit,
There,
yes.
though.
Moonlight mix-up does not pay off. Now he's got to be careful.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Dive kick.
I think that
He's
was
on the
good.
run. Break the fucking throw. Can he? What can he do there? Jump! Oh!
Can Eliza jump?
I don't know.
Oh, it's
Wow,
enough damage. He hit all the buttons right. He hit all the buttons right.
Man, I would
Hey, do you guys, excuse me, do you guys know what he had to do there to get out of that? Couldn't he have jumped?
I don't know if that rage art is guaranteed.
It's not.
But I think
It's not guaranteed, is it?
Thank you.
It depends maybe on
No
how you turn.
way that's guaranteed.
Man, I'm trying to think what I would do. I know what I would do with Law, but it's not. It's character specific. Huh. It's a very interesting choice.
Does Law have a back turn hop kick?
He does.
Oh, okay.
That's an option too, right? Like
Yeah,
that,
back turn hop kick
that one.
probably would work. I think.
Lucky
I don't know. I'm
Floyd
guessing.
probably. Or Eliza does not have a back turn.
No, I don't think she has
The
any
reason
back
they
turn.
said can Eliza jump is because Eliza's
So, man,
jump
here it
is
Winter
different than
finals.
every other character.
Jackie Chan
Eliza,
versus
Akuma, and Geese
Jackie Chan, he
have a
was thinking about using
unique
balls
jump
on El Negro.
that
Will he
gets
run the
off
video?
the ground
Thank you.
faster than the other characters in the game. So that's
I mean,
probably
he
what he
definitely had
meant when he
opportunity to
said
sit there
that,
and
though
watch
I
the
agree
entire
that,
match, so he
you
got
know,
to
it was
experience
kind of
both ways
unclear
gameplay.
at the
Definitely got
time
to
of
see a
delivery.
couple of Fabo's
Shin,
weaknesses.
Glover, Meat Gobbler, and Sweet Mizu, and also Mingle Lude. Thanks. Thanks so much, everybody, for all those subscriptions.
Yeah, I've noticed that all the stick guys are all Korean stick. I play on JLF. I don't care. I'm pretty lazy about it.
The reason I think that worked, okay, here's my guess. I'm not sure because I haven't tested it. But that throw, when you do that throw, if they don't break it with 1+2, your options are your left back turn, and you can either hold back, which will beat Chloe's elbow launcher by blocking it, or you can duck, which will beat the jab string that hits their back. So, I
Hey
think,
Dad, any tips for new streamers? Thanks.
just a sec, just a moment. I think that if you do the rage art and they hold back to beat the launcher, you've already committed to that and you can't block it. That's my guess. But I'm not sure. I don't think it's guaranteed, to be honest. But I'm not sure. Anyway, Jackie Chan versus Fabo, our hero. Ron, Triple NK, thanks. Juju Love TV and B Blaze, thanks very much. I mean, tips for new streamers is really kind of a weird question because when I started streaming, I did it for fun. And I did it for fun for like 5 years or something, or 4 years. And then I went full time. So it's kind of like, you know, hard to say. I think you should do it for fun though. That's definitely good advice. And don't have any kind of like, you know, I'm not a good person to ask. I'm not really like a go-getter kind of a hustler, the way a lot of people are. A lot of people are like, hey, go on my stream, or like, you know, let's collab. Fucking, you know, they're going to these Twitch cons and shaking everyone's hand and sucking everyone's dick. It's not my thing.
Thank you.
And that's never been my thing. I don't like shaking hands or sucking dicks. So, it's hard for me to give you good advice.
You know, there's something I try not to think about.
But I will tell you that it's good to be a nice person in general. And I don't mean nice as in like humoring idiots. I mean nice as in good. Just like be a good person, I think, overall. And listen to your mom. That's my best advice for new streamers. The word good is subjective. So, good to you is different than me, maybe, but that doesn't matter. Whatever you think is good to you, that's good enough. We don't have to agree on that part.
I don't think it's that bad. He's only lost any 4. The block, Jackie knows that's big. That's a Tekken 4. Jackie used to use Paul. He's a Tekken 4 Evo champ.
That's true.
And the guarantee
That move's good too.
Funny stat, yes sir.
Big damage. Get off me.
Yeah, I think it's like 14 or 15 for the hug.
Oh, I have to wait for launch.
Oh,
Yeah, this guy's good. Fabo, discount Fabo.
How nervous are you gonna be if you
I like
lose
this
one,
guy.
bro? You better pull it together.
He's good. I feel like maybe I know him. Maybe I don't. Danny Yuki, thanks for the Twitch Prime. I really appreciate that you used that here. Muchacho. And also Leftover Man, thanks for the Twitch Prime.
He's watching it happen.
And Ass Blaster, nice.
Guys in trouble, and there it is, game 1 of Fabo.
Clean.
I told you this was
Yo,
gonna happen.
who is
I told
Fabo?
you.
Damn, who is Fabo?
of the East.
Oh, damn.
My man
This is Wayne Gamble's homie and partner. So Gamble's in the background watching, thinking,
They don't know me.
All right,
Tekken
jump
World
out.
Tour.
my homie's getting fucked up. Fabo's good. That was close, though.
Learn my
Fabo de mierda?
Fabo.
Fabo de muerte?
Now and all his career.
I would
Wouldn't that
go
be
crazy.
Puto de mierda? What's the real name? Fuco de mierde.
Game 1 on
Right?
A-League Jackie
Muerte? No. Fuco de muerte. Fuck. Puta de mierda and Fuco de muerte. Shit. Fuco de... Fuck it. I give up.
Thank you.
Ass Blaster and Boats. And Dad, the Dirty Diggler. Thanks for the tier 2.
That would have broken the balcony.
And also Spirit number 7. Thanks for the resub.
Wow.
This is going to be balcony break.
Oh, it did break.
Whatever.
Let's go.
He's got to get away from that wall.
Damn, dude. Fabo is looking good. Oh, that could have cost him the whole game there.
Get up.
Good throw break. Uh-oh.
Sidestep
Nice.
lead. Jackie Tran.
Fabo.
Oh, now Wayne's not smiling. Come on, Tran.
He's
What
like,
you
what
doing,
just happened?
Gamble in the background saying, "Come on, Tran." That's what you need to hear. Come on, Tran. That's exactly what I want to hear. Thanks for the good coaching advice. Actually, you know what? Gamble is a good coach, but he's not coaching him right now. Not that I don't even know if coaching is allowed. But I've asked him to coach me before. I think he's a good coach. But not when he's just going, "Come on,
Oh
Tran."
boy, he's getting real crazy here.
Please don't get hit by
Ugh.
Where's the punish? That could have improved the round.
Punish that,
Right, not
yeah.
kill there. Stop! Oh, the block!
Nice block.
No
Excuse me.
Fabo trying to close out with Jackie. Didn't get it.
Damn, that was
One round away from
close.
sending
That
Jackie
was
Tran to lose
mega
the rack to Del
close.
Negro. Jackie Tran's gonna get the match he was
Oh
looking
my
for.
god, that was suck.
He had one suck.
It's happening right now. Jackie trying to keep this wall pressure.
Jackie, a tournament veteran. Don't count him out. Should he use ball?
Fabo's so patient.
Damn, everyone loves Fabo.
Oh, no, he
Okay,
don't. In the
not
round
anymore. Not anymore. He has the lead in rounds.
Me
yeah.
too.
Oh, it's a side of hop kick. Side
Uh-oh.
of shredder. He doesn't use
Jackie
shredder.
Tran, this is always a hard round to
He
win.
just had one shredder the entire
When
time.
you're dominating that final stand, most veteran players put up a really good fight for a final stand. And this is Jackie Tran's final stand. So let's see what he does.
Look at the damage it does.
He's a veteran, and that's how it works. Veteran tournament players, when you bring them to the brink of death, everyone's got it. Every tournament player has a final stand.
No punish on the wake up kick.
It's dangerous. You see what I'm saying?
No.
You see what I'm talking about? It's hard to finish off a tournament veteran like this. It's not easy. They always get turned up. At the very end, the clutch, it starts burning. The clutch starts burning.
Were you always good with spicy food? I love jalapenos. I eat them constantly, but they always joyful me up. Any tips?
Any tips? Hey, Ass Blaster. Yeah, jalapenos are for pussies, bro. I can keister jalapenos now easy. It's the real stuff that really owns me up.
Very risky throw, but he committed.
Like habanero. Jalapenos for kids, man. I fucking use that shit for eye drops.
Oh boy, man, that was beautiful spacing.
Oh my god.
The elbow pressure now, and the hot kick.
Ooh,
And he's got rage.
it's gonna hurt.
He's got rage.
Oh, what the
He leaves him out of rage. Oh, he got
He
baited.
didn't press anything.
He got
Oh my god,
baited.
that's a tournament veteran, Jackie Tran.
The final stand, dude. I told you. The final stand. Tournament veteran Jackie Tran. It's not easy to kill tournament veterans.
I feel like when he was,
Anyway,
when he was up 2-0,
kids,
they
bro.
were patient.
I mean, yeah, I like spicy food is what I'm saying. But jalapeno's not that spicy
But then he
to
didn't
me.
make a mix-up out of it.
I mean, it's not like I'm over here like I'm not trying to get.
I'm just saying, even if
Like,
he hit a jab, like,
you know, I like jalapeno.
and he wouldn't take the jab and be like, okay,
I'm not one of those guys that's like make it as hot as it possibly can be, regardless of how it tastes. But I do like it spicy. Usually I get level number 8, sometimes 7, depending on the dish. Indian food, Thai food. Yeah, I like spicy food. Hell yeah.
Where we going? All right, Claudio stage.
My friend, a good friend of mine, has some, prostate issues. and his doctor has made him change his diet. So now he can't eat spicy food, and he loves spicy food. You know, it's really sad if you think about it, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So he can't eat spicy food because his prostate's fucked up.
Hi, Artis. I've always wanted to know, is the gringo word offensive?
Gringo? I don't think so. Gringo just means white person. It's like a gaijin. Well, I guess gaijin is kind of offensive, but not to me. It's like an insult, but it's a mild insult. It's what you call a foreigner. So I don't think it's offensive at all. I think what really makes it offensive is the describing word you use for it. Like if you go fucking gringo, that's a little worse than just gringo. I don't know. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Gringo and gaijin are the same shit. It's just a white person. Like you know, damn, Fabo's getting fucked up. Come on, man, we just became your biggest fan. Oh, the second hit? Shoulder, he's dead. 2-0. Tran turned it all the way around. This is Jackie Tran's final stand. Last stand pro. You see? What did I tell you? It's the most important. If you're fighting against someone like this, someone like Jackie Tran, right? You better save quite a bit of your quan for the very end. Don't waste all your quan, because at the end you're gonna need extra quan. More than you've needed to get there to kill this motherfucker. And anyone like him, any good player who's a tournament veteran, is gonna have a really potent last stand. Oh, that was sick.
I thought it wasn't gonna work, and there you have it, Jackie Tran gonna take it over Fabo.
Why are they? Oh, that's it. No handshake? Or did they already shake? I think they already shook.
I didn't see. It looked to me like he was doing like a down forward one.
I thought he was gonna tackle him out of the slow-mo.
That was crazy. That was a nice comeback by Jackie Tran. That was a really nice comeback. He was one round away from death. And he turned it up all the way up. Anyway.
There's still time that passes. We definitely have not commentated with each other in quite some time.
That's better, but it still seems a little off. Right?
Fabo versus El Negro. El Negro from Venezuela, right?
Yeah,
Losers bracket.
Fabo sent El Negro to the loser bracket. Huge upset with Paul Phoenix. Then he should have sent Jackie Tran to the loser bracket, but he messed up. Like the
Double Jeopardy! This is the rerun! Fabo is the guy who sent El Negro to losers. This is gonna be good. Look at his face. Do you see it? He looks like he's about to eat. But this guy is about to eat too. Who's this guy? He's good too. He got blown out by Jackie Tran's final stand. Guys, it's cool. It's cool. That's his name.
Yes, I did.
That was sick.
King Rey Jr. Alright, here we go.
Noisy Lock and Deidre. Thanks.
Fabo versus El Negro.
Thanks.
Can I get some more game sound?
Yes. Yeah, see? That's what I was asking for.
Thank you. Oh, there we go.
How are the volumes?
All right.
El Negro.
And this is the same matchup. You know,
Oh, fuck. I forgot about that juice that I never got. I'll get it on the next opportunity I have. There's I bought this sparkling apple, I don't know what it is. It might taste like shit. It looks fancy though. I'll try it out.
This wall comp was so damn cheap.
Big damage.
Get off
me.
Kicked off
Excuse me.
Oh, the last time I commentated you.
Ow! Oh!
Nice block.
That's a lot of damage he lost out on. Oh my god, that was nice.
The last time I commentated with you was that strong style.
Oh my god.
Soul Calibur 6 has Geralt on the box art. Yeah, it better. I mean, they didn't fork over all that money to use that character to not use him on the box art to sell the game. No fucking shit.
Oh my god, that's
You know how much it probably cost them? A lot, I think, right? Witcher 3 is a very popular game. Lots of people like it. So I'm sure they're going to put his ass on the box art. Don't you remember the box art that had Darth Vader on it? It was like Darth Vader's lightsaber versus Mitsurugi Heishiro's S-word. You remember?
I am gonna use
Of course they're gonna put fucking Darth Vader on the cover. Chill on, bro. Everyone knows that. This guy. I think he just wanted an excuse to talk to me. Hey, Eris. My cat's breath smells like cat food. Alright, kid. Cool. Nice low parry.
Wall.
He messed with the death fist, but here comes the 50-50. The Phoenix, not gonna happen. 3 rounds straight for El Negro. Fabo looking away.
Hey, what's up, the Mandanga?
I actually leaned closer to the monitor like I was playing the game. I was like, oh man, what's about to happen?
Oh man. I hate it when things get real tense and I start reeling back in my chair.
Yeah.
Like,
Damn, the chat room's going real fast. How's it going, everybody?
That's dangerous,
I'm
baby.
just sitting here
Thanks for watching. You're giving me a lot of stuff to ignore.
I'm falling out of my chair, I'm gonna grab onto you. So the only
Big
time I'm
Friday
gonna
is
grab
going
someone
great.
else when I'm falling out of my chair.
I'm really turned up. I'm feeling good. This is the first tournament of the Tekken World Tour. They removed that ugly-ass, shitty fan art of Heihachi's head in the World Tour logo. What else can a girl ask for? You know what I noticed, though? There's no cup of noodles anywhere.
It's crazy.
Fuck, where's cup of noodles? No cup of noodles, huh?
Kick in and a Miguel switch. Hey now.
Yeah, you know, he considered this against Jackie Tran, but he didn't pull the trigger. Went stuck it out to Phoenix.
Come on, cup of noodles, wake up.
Going to Miguel.
Don't you realize what you're missing out on here?
Point earlier. Trying to remember. Is he fighting an apple or a tomato?
You know,
Because he,
I was starting to like Cup of Noodles last year when they were a sponsor. I was starting to consider liking that. Is it called Cup of Noodles or Cup Noodles or whatever? Look, I don't want to talk about it. The point is, get your sponsoring asses over here and sponsor the World Tour. Sponsoring ass motherfuckers.
It's punishable, but like.
Hurry it up.
Oh, man. El Negro is so pissed about earlier.
Yeah, he is.
Wait a second. Wait a second. No. And all El Negro is doing right now is staying mid. That's been his answer.
A lot of his big launches that came from just
Coolin'.
trading on, like the mid and
Thanks.
committing to it.
Thanks for resubbing with Twitch Prime.
Low crushes.
Yeah, and you know, Fabo, beautiful duck of the
Twitch
high.
Prime is the
I was gonna say,
craziest
Fabo,
thing
a
that
lot of people
ever
think
happened
he's
to
jumping like
Twitch.
6+ low parries.
That was so
maybe
crazy.
He's not a low parry, maybe he's just a ducker.
Everyone has it. Damn, Amazon's ruining the world and saving it at the same time. They're killing off Toys R Us now.
El Negro is going in right now.
Oh
Punish.
no.
Could have had something a little bigger.
Damn.
Toys R Us.
5 rounds straight.
Toys R Us has sucked
Damn,
for
he is making
years.
this quick.
I mean, he got that loser back right, guys. Like,
They underpay their employees considering how much babysitting their employees have to do. That's what it is. Underpay their employees. It's funny how they're probably thinking, man, we need to pay our employees left. We're losing money left and right. But the real secret probably is that they need to invest in making their employees happier. So then people want to go to Toys R Us. They want to talk to the people that work there. They trust their kids running around the store alone because they know that the employees aren't pieces of shit that hate their job. You know what I mean? But they don't get it. They're, you know, obviously they don't get it. They can't figure it out. The one thing left that a brick and mortar shop has, the one thing left is that you get to make eye contact with a human and you get to say, hey, you know, what do you think of this? And they tell you because they stand there and do that job every day. So the one thing you have left is the human element, the eye contact. That's what you have to focus on if you're doing a brick and mortar operation. And those schmohawks don't know shit. Everyone that works at Toys R Us hates their job. And that's at the bottom line. It's because it sucks. You know? They're blowing it. You gotta harness that final thing that you have as a brick and mortar store. The human eye contact element. Siga, thanks very much. Thanks for the resub. And Phil Cabinet and Threefold. Thanks, guys.
There he is.
I think this is his first tournament of the year.
Say word? This guy plays on an Ekbok pad. Hey, somebody let this guy know I'm a big fan of his. His name is Junior 20Z. I'm a big fan. Where is he from? You guys know? He plays on an Ekbok pad. Have you ever played on one of those things? It sucks.
My boy Rip in rare form. Rare form. As seen on Tekken Team Takedown on E-League.
Tonight, you guys can catch us on television. That's right. 10:30 p.m. Pacific, or 1:30 a.m. here in Atlanta.
Oh,
We're going to have to stay up till 1:30 a.m. to watch ourselves on TV. I'm going to sleep.
He's from
I'm telling you right now, I'm going to sleep.
Illinois.
wanna relive that
That's where Shadow's from too. So all these guys are from Illinois, I guess.
I slept like 15 minutes yesterday.
What did he say?
slept on the
Isn't
Swiss
that
ride over
Junior?
here.
That's what I said. This is Junior.
South by
Came from Austin,
Southwest.
20Z.
Yeah, dude.
The Eliza player. He may play another character, but earlier he was playing
Show us, 'cause, you know,
Eliza.
Thank you. No, you're walking around the streets out there now? Okay, so you remember
Dance
6th
Grenade,
Street,
what's
right?
up?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The
yeah.
first
Now,
thing I saw him
South by
say was,
Southwest,
y'all
every street
offensive.
versus the 6th Street. Except there's no bars, it's just like food trucks.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
true.
random,
They
like,
are.
pop-up music
How's it
and
going?
social. All over. So it's just
Crow
entire
at
once people walk
midnight.
up, like,
Thanks for
entire
using your
blocks
Twitch Prime on
video
my
blocked
stream.
off. Like when you try to Uber there,
GGs.
it's like I shouldn't have Ubered. I should just walk because you have to get out right away and walk all the way there anyway.
Dang.
It's awesome. It's amazing. You'd love it.
Oh, man. Well,
I'm doing
more
great.
about
What's
that
up,
And
Crits
losers final
Plays?
of the pool,
I'm
Junior
doing very
20Z
well.
versus Jody the Great. Eliza versus Lee.
Man, it sucks. You know, earlier someone asked me, they said, hey, do you have any, like, advice for new streamers and shit? I get that question so much, and I understand that people ask me that, right? But I never have a good answer. I don't have a good answer. I don't know. I feel like my real answer is not a good answer because it's like, dude, I feel like I'm very lucky. I got very lucky with my anything that you want to call success. If you want to call it that, I feel like I got very lucky. But how am I going to tell someone that for advice? Get lucky.
oh boy, Jody's not blocking at all.
Well, you know, I feel like that's the case. Though I do feel like you are in control of your own luck. I do think that. I think that, you know, if you're in control of your own luck, then who knows whether or not it's luck. But I still feel as though that you can manipulate it, and I consider myself lucky. So put 2 and 2 together, however you want. The answer isn't necessarily going to be 4. Sometimes it's going to be ice grenades. You know what I mean?
Are getting counter hit every time in big combos. Leads and rage. Low parry on the wall.
You can say what you've learned over the years.
I like the control of the corner. Oh,
Beautiful
nice
block.
block. Punish.
know.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
It's in the way.
Oh, down for what? Oh,
I thought he was gonna.
I like both these
Got
players.
excited.
I like how you threw your hands back like something caught on
It's
fire.
hard to
One day
really
with your
know.
donations
Jody was
and
about
now
to
we're
catch a
drinking
fire
that
from the uppercut. I
sparkling
was like,
juice.
was watching out for him. Watching out for myself.
Oh,
That sparkling juice. Hey, Oni Ramen, thanks. I don't know if you were here earlier, but I mentioned your hilarious donation message from yesterday, and I laughed about it today again. That shit was really good. 2-pronged attack. That was a 2-pronged joke because it was a reference to the stupid gimmick hot dogs at Pink's, which that part alone gets me enough, right? The Geralt dog at Pink's, that's a good joke all by itself, right? And then the used amiibo is a beautifully crafted joke as well. So I gotta be honest, I feel like you stole that joke. Where did you get it from? In fact, I think you stole it from me. I made that joke. I'm done giving you credit for it. The jig is up. Carlos Mencia. That was a good joke.
It's gonna be a slide. Final round, game 1.
Oni Ramen, thanks very much. Nice joke yesterday.
Junior got a lot of meters here.
Good one. Russ Brochill, thanks. And Senkra, thanks very much for those subs.
Oh my
That was
God,
a
it doesn't matter,
close
everything's
one.
hitting anyway.
He's got a ton of bar.
I've never seen
It's gonna be
that.
so hard for Jody.
Down 3, goes into hitman. Goes for the tracking.
Yeah.
Gonzo.
When your back is to the wall against Eliza and she has meter, that means she has an unseeable low that wall splats. Excuse me. So normally, in Tekken against most characters, you don't want to duck at the wall because most characters get more damaging and dangerous mids at the wall because most mids knock down, and knockdown mids usually wall splat. So the everyday strategy in Tekken is don't duck at the wall. But Eliza with meter specifically, it's a better idea to duck at the wall. You have to be cautious about that low. Then she does the EX double swipe, and that's unsafe. I think -12. So wait for the low. Then she uses the bar, double swipe, and then you punish. It's like extremely important to remember in that matchup.
Man, Jody has had 3 infinite stages in his last 4 games.
Jeez. He's hitting the jackpot.
Thanks again, Oni Ramen. Yeah, hit that link that the Price is Righteous just threw up in the chat room. And follow that channel. It's twitch.tv/Tekken. Follow the channel. This is the channel we're watching. Go over there, click the link, watch the stream. 2 tabs, please.
Jody's swinging in the middle of these strings, and he is getting counter hit.
He's like, that's a punish, right? No, it's not. The string's not over.
Follow the channel.
Sweep, moonglide mid. The way he likes to do it, and just fireballs, perfectly spaced fireball. That's actually really well done. I mean, he could have just launched punched like down 4-2-3 full time.
Hey, Strangler, do me a favor and keep that shithead banned.
I've never seen it play like fireball game played at that range with this character.
Right.
Nice try.
Punish twice in a row like that? It's crazy.
And typically back 4 from like lead would hit. Like that's really weird.
You don't really ever see it. Was that you?
Thank you.
No, that's not. Counter hit that back 4. Why would I not do that?
I really thought you started snoring.
Whack-a-mole. Thanks very much.
That was too quick, dude. I tried
like, you were on point. That's what I was
He messaged me too. Fuck that guy. Do not unban anyone without asking my permission. Alright? Or you'll lose your sword.
Jody's in big trouble here.
Yeah, he's Junior definitely caught like his rhythm. He's definitely on his rhythm of play.
Big mistake, bitch.
So many rounds straight. Didn't get hit this time.
And now that happened, there's no way I'll forget the name. That's so funny, right? If only he had waited, and then I would have forgot his name. But the secret attempt to be unbanned cost him, and now I'll never forget the name. Beautiful. What was his name? Just kidding. Usually the way I deal with people like that is I just don't unban anybody. So all the people that are banned now, they just got fucked over too. There's no way that guy is getting unbanned here now. And neither is anybody else. All the other banned people are fucked too. Sometimes people will message me apologizing and I'll unban them, but there's no way I'm unbanning anyone. Fuck that. Just how it works. I mean, some people have to get banned, you know. At the very least, it's something that I use for, you know, it feels good. It felt really good when I banned that guy. You know, still feels good.
And Jody again in big trouble here. Tournament life on the line.
I think Junior got this.
Oh, he went for it.
Go to Reddit, bitches. Yeah, that's right.
Jody the Great. Unsponsored
Junior got this. Good games, good games.
Oh, yeah, Joe was looking rough right there.
Jersey up.
Oh, that's Trungy. We know Trungy, but who's the other guy?
But yeah, Trungy was actually there helping. He was in the room with Lil Majin and them.
I always remember this memory of when I was in NorCal, and every time I remember it, I want someone in the chat room to be here so I can ask them if they remember it too. Someone that was there. But the only people that I remember that were there are always at these tournaments, like Jackie Tran, Gamble. We were all standing around outside, and there was zombies everywhere. In NorCal. This is that Cadillac event. Remember that? And there was this guy at like 4 a.m. that was dressed like this white guy here. And he was looking in all the windows of the businesses. That shit was so crazy scary. I have never been so like... I mean, this guy was the ultimate in shady. The shadiest guy I've ever seen in my life. And I felt safe because we were with like Mateo. We were with a big group of people, so we would have kicked that guy's ass if he fucked around, right? But still, it didn't feel good. That guy was so shady looking. I mean, he was just the way he was moving and looming around. It was like a weird mime and shit. He was on drugs. Man, I wish someone could recollect this story. You know, is Mateo here? Hey, Mateo, are you in here?
I can tell you right now.
That shit was crazy. It was crazy.
about
We were all
life,
like, dude, look
a
at
whole
that
life.
guy. And then he like saw us and he like scurried
I
away
saw him
and
play
shit.
and it
He
just
was
made him rage.
really
The butt
weird
check
looking.
Or no?
I don't know.
Button check?
My dude did not move.
I know he didn't. He didn't flinch. You think he's gonna flinch? He's chungy. He's a veteran, bro. Little normals. You think he's scared of little normals from Akuma?
Weird. It's
He
a
is
weird
hacking
match
away
thus
right now.
far.
He really likes using that down chop. Not a ton of damage, but it's really good effective low poke. It just frustrates your opponent.
Nice, gets twin pistols here. Tito G. Oh, but he dropped the combo.
Deadpan JP,
Great back
thanks very
3-2,
much.
Gonna convert here. With that back forward, going all
And
the way to the
Rose
shoulder,
you
that
can.
should be in.
Thanks for the
Boom.
$3, but you have to donate $4.20 to
Mr.
get your
Howard,
message read on stream.
As you
It
can
says,
see, Virtual
"Have you
Storm,
seen this
Trunky.
broy?" I
Sure.
think that's either a typo or some weird shit. So maybe it's for the
Wow,
best
great
that
low
you
Tito G.
didn't get that message read on stream. Anyway, thanks very much. Goranguez, thanks for the subscription, and thanks
Hey.
again, Deadpan JP.
Gonna get this combo. Probably activate Max on the next block. No.
You're doing the Raging Storm.
Oh yeah, probably comboed into it. I've never seen him do that though. Not saying he don't got it. Just saying I ain't never seen him do it.
Wow,
Nice
just
punish.
stay ducking. That's exactly what you need to do against that attack from
I'm
Akuma.
surprised Trungy switched to
Double high.
Geese. I wouldn't have guessed. He's
Trungy.
been such a
Seems like he's getting
dedicated
this one easy
Steve
so
player
far.
for so long.
A lot of meter on deck with Tito G.
Nice punish.
Trunky's ducking everything. Gets full crouch down forward, one launcher. The most complicated while standing launcher in the game, perhaps.
There it
Oh,
is.
here we go.
Oh, yeah, you're talking trash about him?
That
Oh,
was
he's
the
got
trash.
it.
I was just
Oh,
I've
Oh
never
God,
seen him
no,
do
God,
it
did
before.
you see
Yeah.
the damage of that
He'll show
combo?
you.
Holy mackerel.
Underestimate his veteran status, Steve. Oh, you're
That was
FADC
some
combo.
serious damage.
Yeah,
That's
I want you to
the
know
that's
that's
the
not what
Picosu shit.
Gonna leave that on the table. Do with that as you will.
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Everything's cool. It's Big Friday.
God, that
I'm
looks
enjoying my Big
such a
Friday.
sick
I had a
screenshot. The
panini
rain
for
in it,
lunch.
give it
Made
to
it
me.
myself. It had I got some
I
sourdough
saw you like
and
Yeah, you told me when it
some.
came out.
Remember I said I got some of that bruschetta, which it's really not even bruschetta. It's just like I don't even want to get into it. It's too complicated. But anyway, I put some stuff on it.
Geese is actually
and some
the
cheese
hardest
and
character
mushrooms.
that I have had.
Toasted
to
that
transition
ass.
From learning how to play and learning how to
It was
defend
good.
against. Like even
I'm
though I
having
know
a
all these
good one.
things, like actually doing them defensively is very difficult.
How'd you do with the pretzel input?
Oh, I'm terrible at it. Well, what did you think I was gonna say?
I thought you was gonna say you had it, man.
I mean, I can do it. I just like once every like 20 or something. You
Damn,
know,
it's
like-
that bad?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, you gotta learn how to do it. It's a funky notation that I'd never had to do before. So I learned it for the first time with Geese and Tekken 7.
Okay, all right.
What
I
brand
actually,
of
like that was one of the
panini
hardest inputs I ever had
crest
to
do
learn.
you
But now I
have?
love it. Like
Oh,
I'm
you
like
love
this.
it?
I actually love it.
Don't
Oh,
talk
look
to
at
me.
this. Tito G switching to Dragunov. Much better choice, I think.
Sergey?
For the matchup,
No, just because Dragunov is so simple
Yeah.
and strong. You know, like Akuma, you have to be really execution heavy. And we saw him drop a couple combos there. Dragunov not that difficult.
I think
Use them 1 2,
Dragunov
use them
is
down
pretty
2,
hard,
up 4 4.
personally.
Not down 4-2.
To play him
Say that one, bro.
cheesy.
Come on.
big launch.
Because, I mean, if it wasn't hard, you'd see a lot more people winning with him. There aren't
Time
really
ended up
any...
using a bar.
Who wins with
What is that
Dragunov
man?
outside of
Trunky is,
JDCR? Does
he's
anybody?
harassing.
Are there any really
Definitely
big,
harassing
like,
this young man.
uh,
This
who-
young
in the
Tito
U.S.,
G.
who's the best Dragunov tournament player?
Determined
Not
veteran.
very popular, right? How about outside the U.S.? Some Koreans,
Hey, get him.
right? Nobi, obviously.
My dude makes lightning
But
strike you
in
and pick you
America,
up. That's sick.
You know, not really that common.
Hit you with the
So,
successful dunk
what's the?
pose.
How did we get to this conversation, right?
here
How
we
did we
go.
get
He's
to
got
this
combos.
conversation? We got here by saying
Counter.
Counter.
Dragunov is so
predictable, bro.
simple
Oh,
and
predictable,
really
whatever.
top tier
Oh,
and
man.
easy to
That's
use,
punchable, bro.
right? Simple. But if that were the
Man,
case, I
Trunky.
think there would be way
I do
more
like Tito G's
Dragunov
Dragunov.
players. It's not that simple. He's
Yeah,
a
seems
hard
like a-
character.
like
If
you
you
said,
ask
he's
me,
simply
I think
strong.
his execution is hard.
Exaggerated needed to be pretty good.
Harder than
Cool.
many characters in the game.
Basic combo.
Many
Pretty
characters
far.
in the game.
Pick
Not
up
the
by two.
hardest, but
Back to
hard.
Zoro.
Because the way to make him cheap
He does not
is to
flinch.
be able
That's
to do
crazy.
running 2 at any moment from up close.
Oh,
and
nice
that's a
run.
tall order even
I
for
like that.
JDCR.
Man, they're already
So it's
standing
not
up
easy.
Trunky. He's in a rush.
Trunky would be
It's
having
not
a
easy
mean
at
look
all.
on, man.
That's why Kazumi's popular. So No Pants says that's why Kazumi is popular. Same with Jack. So Jack, Kazumi, and Dragunov, all three of those characters share the characteristic that they're simple. But of those three characters, Dragunov requires quite a bit of execution, while Jack and Kazumi, they require some. Jack has the blue spark uppercut, and Kazumi has a running move and a couple other issues. But for the most part, they're not as finicky, not nearly as finicky to make them good. You see what I mean? So it's definitely something that's hard to ignore. The proof's in the pudding. There are not that many Dragunov players because he's kind of hard to use.
After this match, we have Anakin, Red Bull athlete.
Whiteface Miles going up against 96 ATL.
Damn, look at that guy's hair.
Of course. Elite champion.
That's a crazy hairdo. I wonder how much G he had to spend on that customization.
And I think she's still doing pretty well.
Yeah, let's take a look at the bracket and let the viewers know where she's at. I believe it's pool C1.
Whoa.
So this might be
what was that? Was that like a...
But this is...
Was that like a...
She took out Kama.
What was that?
Wait, who is this?
I don't know what that was.
96, yeah. So this is a winner. Exactly.
Was that some real ninja shit?
Went down to Mr. 96 ATL. So
yeah, the winner of this match
is that like a Quan thing?
Oh yeah,
side Quan.
He's right above right here. Yeah. This next 2 sets.
And then the winner of that is most likely going to play against Lohai, unless there's some crazy upset.
Well, King Ray's down and loses.
That's the adult King Ray. King Ray Senior.
Mega Mayango. Thanks for the subscription. And thanks again, Young Skill Tree.
He's favored to make the winner final. Honestly, between him and Trungy,
it's a military sign for saying don't talk to me? Is that true?
It's pretty wild. And a lot of players can't adapt it. They're like,
it's a military sign for saying don't talk to me? Really?
Trungy makes you feel like.
That would be sick.
Trungy,
go fuck yourself.
His beast is pretty ridiculous though.
Yeah, but
is that true?
Got Steve Fox.
Yeah.
And his Steve Fox is actually scary.
He was one of the people that when I started watching Epo, he was like, "Yeah, man, that's why I play. That's why I play Steve Fox." I was like, "Dang." MYK was like, "That's why I play Steve Fox." I was like, "Damn, that's actually godlike." I see why now.
Yeah.
E-League skills.
Told me yourself was not like thinking that might not even have to run into.
Damn, Tekken really brings out the ESL motherfuckers. It's funny to me how like people who are really obviously new to the English language don't hesitate to attempt to participate in the chat as though they are native speakers. You know, very confident use of, look at this, Ernest long lost daughter. You see that guy? Green name. He says Ernest long lost daughter. He tried that joke multiple times in the chat room, and he doesn't realize it's long lost, not long loss. But he doesn't care. He's in it to win it. He's gonna participate with everyone else. Doesn't give a fuck that he doesn't understand many concepts when it comes to the English language. He's just gonna let the insults rip. He doesn't mind. And that's really like, I think that that is one of the beautiful things about Tekken. It brings out the gormless ESL motherfuckers. Stoners from other parts of the world. Who knows where that guy's from? Well, who knows? I have no idea where he's from. I know his English is trash, but I'm not his teacher, thankfully.
96 ATL, 2 rounds straight over the
If I were though, boy, let me tell you.
One of the E-League champions.
Time for a parent-teacher conference. I got bad news for your parents.
I'm just saying.
And I got a feeling they're both dads.
Get proper shine, that's all.
Alright, just a hunch. I was hoping for at least one MILF, but it looks like we got 2 DILFs. Cool Iguana. Thanks. And Mega Mayango and Fusion DX and Ryan Too Easy. Thanks very much.
Was it Maximal, so that becomes the launch?
Alright. It be do, it be do.
Well, she's out of there.
Thanks, guys.
Chance for Miles in this game, but gets countered forward out of the air. 3 rounds straight from Mr. 96 ATL. Great.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean.
1-0.
Who knows where he's from?
Faggot.
Long loss.
Geese is so disrespectful.
That's what makes him so cool.
Yeah,
Gormless.
that's true. Had you ever played with Geese outside of Tekken before?
No.
Okay.
Oh, wait a second. Clear bag is
Ooh.
being handed to Miles. Out
That's,
comes the bottle,
I
clear
think that guy is like
plastic water
Uyu
bottle.
team. I don't know what he does for Uyu, but he's involved with the team. Uyu team manager or team.
Where? Oh,
I don't know what he does.
Tekken.
He does something. He's a
Tekken
Uyu
House.
guy.
Oh, he's rocking the
All
shirt.
right.
Tekken House?
I didn't know that was a thing. I'm definitely getting me one of those.
That's
Oh
cool.
wow! Look at the
That's the
silhouettes.
thing, I've never-
I wonder if those
Man,
silhouettes
crazy.
are
I
characters
know they had their own
or if
ISIS
they're people.
merchandise.
That's pretty cool. That's
I
a
think
cool
that's new. I
shirt.
think they just recently did that.
Tekken House. That's where Anakin plays, and he streams from.
here
It's
we go.
in Atlanta.
Why face Miles?
ATL
He's in
ho.
trouble right now.
One of these days, I'm gonna do a. I'm gonna play Fortnite with my favorite rapper from ATL,
Wow, great
Lil
hold.
Bong Chains. We're gonna take Twitch by the reins.
Victor's counter is so big. Beautiful spacing into the down
Me
forward
and
two
Lil
that time.
Bong Chains playing Fortnite. It's on.
Another tracking move?
Nice
Oh, that was so
parry.
predictable.
Gay parry. Damn. Fucking
Ugh.
Rip is getting a little too turned.
Oh, that would have been sick if he had the back.
Nice.
Now he gets the
Ooh.
launch in max mode.
Hit him with
Oh,
the
he
low
ran
action,
out of
hit him with the mid
juice
this
there.
time. That's the mind game behind it, right? Stuff the rage drive and sidesteps
Yeesh.
off it. Smart sidestep. Really well spaced and well timed.
Yeah, no duck there on that string. Gave Mr. 96 ATL a chance to keep that offense going.
Ouch.
Air exchange.
Nice.
With that ball rising one.
On the
Excuse
back.
me. I think this isn't a bad matchup actually for Geese. It's a good
That's that
match.
one bar. Goes for the low.
The
Stand
parry
up.
really hurts her.
Die.
Oh yeah, she's also small, and jump-ins go over a lot of her moves because of her height. She's short, so jump-ins will jump over a lot of her mids naturally. And overall, it's just not a hard character to get behind, because you know he gets once he gets to your back,
I love that he poses
that's
that
when
all
he
these
gets
damn
the
moves.
real damage.
Yeah, got
It's a
it.
good fight
Geese
for
is so
Geese,
cool.
I would say.
Nice spacing right there to get
That
away
was a
from the
good
low
try
bar.
for a punish.
Don't fly.
Yeah, that's plus frames there.
Stand up again.
You have to have a good strategy to deal with max cancels. Otherwise, they're kind of finicky.
And Miles in trouble right now.
Wow, 6 rounds straight. Miles not reacting well to the cortical back 2 special attack.
Oh, wow.
Saw Fred earlier with his
This is going to be a big
Yes.
tournament for Anakin. You got to keep your eyes on that guy.
Anakin looking pretty confident
Because
right now. Shaking Hanzo
lately
Hanzo
it's been a
hands.
struggle. I think he's been playing
about that.
I know,
underneath
right? He had a little
his
firmness to it.
potential,
man.
less than
How you doing,
his
Mr. Head?
potential.
I'm a big fan.
Why
Watch
is
you on-
Steve
on me.
stretching his collar so much?
Working with you. Yeah, but,
Every time I've looked at him, he's been like stretching his shirt out.
definitely a fan.
Yeah, you use Miguel as
Look
well.
at his
You're
pocket.
saying that your comments are completely different than his.
Yeah. I mean,
What the hell?
gotten pretty far in the tournament.
Weird.
Ain't complaining at all.
Both of these guys
Did you
are
get entered?
like
Nah,
Rip.
too late.
He's
I'm
way
really
more
trying to
hyped than
yeah,
usual, and
but
his
I am in the
voice is
tournament.
gone.
There you go.
And
What's your
Steve,
Rick,
his
uh,
shirt's all
Jody.
stretched
No,
out.
not Jody.
I wonder what
Yeah,
happened
definitely
to these guys last night.
Richter
They
was-
probably went to one of those
Real bad
ghetto ass ATL strip
Team
clubs
STL.
Yeah.
and both got 2 turns for
I'm
their own
surprised
good.
Still bad boys here, though.
Got their asses
Ooh,
kicked.
that is a 16.
Got beat up trying to go for the cooch.
Okay,
Big
you laughed
mistake.
about it.
Ryan, too easy.
It's
Thanks
been a
for the
minute since I
resub.
played with
That's a cool team, yeah. I mean, if I wanted to do a SoCal team here, it would have to be me, Rixta, and
They had a good
I
time.
don't even know if any of the SoCal
A little
players
too
did.
good.
Not today.
Boy,
Final
I'm
period, final
parched.
round.
Better
I thought
take
that was
another
Rixta.
swig.
Me, Rixta, and one more.
Oh,
If
if
it
you
were-
had, if it was somebody
Like, it
else.
would have to be you, but you don't count fully because you're
Ooh.
obviously STL.
I mean, I only went with them because I think Jody went to somebody else
It-
anyway.
Yeah, you took off Jody's spot, you
Excuse
kicked him
me.
off the team,
Uh,
so SoCal and joined their team. I see, you're just ruining
It's
everyone's
growing
team.
on me.
Jody's on a different team,
Uh-huh.
bro.
Check 6 only has one player, dude.
Ugh.
I don't know whose team
I'm
he's
kidding.
on. Dang, man. Get off my back, Rip, okay?
Making you feel bad because that damn fruit doesn't exist, all right? Stupid Lion King.
Thank you.
I really want to know what this fruit is.
Shadow.
You
Thanks
actually
for
have
the
to be
Twitch
fictional
Prime.
fruit.
You
Shadow?
don't know that.
I'm pretty sure.
I appreciate that.
Don't you think it's pretty odd that
Thanks
no
for
one
joining me, everybody. You
Yo,
know,
man,
I'd really appreciate it if you go over to twitch.tv/Tekken and follow that stream. It's basically the official channel for Tekken 7 and its World Tour. So all Tekken 7 tournaments, even the ones that I won't be able to restream, all of them will be on this channel. So if you like Tekken, it's really, I'm not even asking you to do anything out of the ordinary. But if you don't like Tekken, I'm kind of asking you, like, alright, you don't like Tekken, maybe you won't watch one of the tournaments if I'm not restreaming it. I'm sure there are people like that. So I'm talking to you stoners. Put one of the bongs down and follow that channel. It ain't gonna kill you. Just do it.
A lot of people have been picking up more Kazumi outside of, playing Jack. So I think that might be the next
she's so cheap, too. I really,
Is Rixta at final round? Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that her
I think he's going or he's there. Chloe has so much damage. Yeah, I know. That's like her biggest strength.
Super good.
Evasive character with explosive comeback potential.
Oh, just runs right back up into that 0.
He's never dead. Her, Akuma, the potential real-world damage for these characters is very high. Like, you will see tournament combos that do 70% often between these characters.
Good carry right
it's
there.
just the way it is. Same with Geese. There's potential
really
at any moment.
Spacing is really good.
Excuse me.
Taking his time getting in.
Yeah, Anakin recognizing that he can't just be throwing out the forward 4-1 elbow because he sees the side step left.
Oh, has to be really careful right now. Lucky Chloe has rage.
Oh, again!
nice.
I just told you! I just told you!
Wow.
The side step left hop.
If Anakin loses this, it is going to be a huge blow up because you know, as I said, he's been really focusing on his stream. I've been saying for a long time, the #1 worst thing you could do for your competitive skills is become a serious streamer. It's the #1 worst thing. And, you know, he's a serious streamer now, and his skills have not been worse in quite some time.
And they're going back and forth,
Not that he's... I just think he's playing under his potential. I think that he's capable of being on the level of Jimmy J. Tran, but he's clearly not on that level at the moment. He's not playing up to his potential. And I think it has to do with the amount of time he's spending on the game on stream. That is a problem. The stream time, in some ways, could be detrimental to the overall package of his skills as a player. It's possible.
L-U-Y-G, lucky indeed.
What did it, No Pants say? Maybe FG streamers need a streaming co-pilot. Well, the problem with a streaming co-pilot, that's a good idea. But currently, fighting it, that's interesting. You know, No Pants and I have talked about this idea, but you know, fighting games and streams are not exactly, like, really meshing too well, right? The tournaments are good because you get commentators and you get good matches and you watch the matches. But at home, you don't usually get a lot of excitement out of online matches or local matches because the players are busy playing, eyes on the road, and there's no time for them to interact with the chat or even talk half the time. So I wonder what, I don't know what exactly No Pants is envisioning there with that streaming co-pilot, but you may be onto something. Maybe like someone to just like do something. I don't know. A second person to entertain while the other person is playing, or maybe the second person to share like information, like like a coach, like a live coach, where you're talking, you're commentating the match as it's happening. The player is playing the match as it's happening. I don't know. The idea is worth looking into, I'd say.
Going there for dinner tonight. Happy Huge Friday.
Hey, Matt1228. Any tips on PF Chang? Yeah. Do yourself a favor. Go to Panda Express and order that. And then get a plate that's square-shaped, a glass plate. And then put the Panda Express into the glass plate. And there you go. PF Chang. Perfect. Anyway, don't eat it. It sucks. Thanks for the 420, muchacho. I hope you're doing well. Happy Big Friday.
Counter and get a kick.
And Felonious and Johnny 2010. Thanks, guys.
Not gonna get all the hits of it. Oh, he like. Oh, and he
Nice
just
hop
did it
kick.
again.
This is gonna be
And
clutch.
this is
The shit that happens after this combo is where it's at, right here. The sidewall, that's part of the story. Look at Anakin pressured to the wall. He's trying to get away. He got away and he killed. Nice. That sidewall was like Harada's finger. If that was a straight, clean wall splat, the other guy would have really made him pay. He would have not had the opportunity to easily backdash away from the wall and then kill the way he did. Anakin, this is the final stand, right? I guess he didn't get to that point, but he's close.
Oh, but now Anakin,
could still win.
Run and throw him out. This is where
He
Anakin
can
is
still
his
win.
best.
It's not over. He's going to get back turned.
When he controls the offense.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy, wait a second. Not over just yet. Big trade.
Oh, my. Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
not going to fall for that
Call
again.
that
Come
one.
on. No
Well done.
way.
Anakin's
Anakin's
eyeing
way
up
too
one
good to
game,
fall for that
but
again.
now
Not
Fred
twice.
switched characters.
So it's tied up 1-1.
Oh, yeah.
If Anakin got 2-0'd here, that would be...
might just do that and then go back.
Uh-oh. Wong factor. Anakin has said many times. Look at him. You see that? Did you see his face? Anakin has said many times that he doesn't like to give off any kind of tells, any kind of physical gestures or reads, none of that Oreo cookie shit. And this guy, he just put the controller down, did the hand rub. He says he's looking for those kinds of tells. And to me, knowing Anakin, from his perspective, he feels like there's some Wong factor here. I think that that's going to give him confidence. He's like a poker player. He's Vietnamese after all, right? Vietnamese people are very good at poker. It's a common thing. In fact, Jackie Tran, who's also a Vietnamese Tekken player, is not only a poker player, but was a dealer for many years. These guys, they bring in the poker strats to fighting games. Some stuff carries over, man. You pick up a read on your opponent, his confidence level is going to go up. Woo, sidestep left.
Which way are you going to step? What are you going to throw out?
What is, Rip is going a mile a minute. I stopped talking for a second. It was like, blah, hella hype.
Get off me. Okay. Ooh, boy.
Damn, Rip is getting crazy.
Another one's coming. He's going to die. Oh, boy. That was risky.
Oh, wow. That was dangerous.
Sidestep 4 Cali roll, bro.
A dealer, like a...
10 seconds left on the clock.
Just a pixel. Oh, man. Oh, he won.
Yeah, he used to be a dealer.
He's too greedy. Anakin is well aware. He's a veteran. He knows what
All
to
the
do.
stoners in the chat room's ears started pointing up. A dealer? Can I get his info? Fucking stoners. Casino dealer.
That would have been a
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Dealer?
The flares. Dance on him.
Scrubs.
Man, they are scrambling up close.
Oh, I love the mid mix up, but Anakin so solid.
But look at the life lead that Fred has right now.
Oh, it's a drop. Yeah, but that life lead knocked
Auctioneer. I know, right? Rip's like an auctioneer.
He's unconscious, so it's not even like it's that big a deal.
Wow, the 4-4-1 elbow. And
That's
exactly
so
what it
funny,
felt.
dude.
Can it do enough damage? And it does. One round.
He's an auctioneer.
That's a big deal. If you're not going
That's
to
hype.
launch punish a hop kick, that's
Pretty
really
good.
dangerous in this matchup.
Oh my gosh, she almost got the hop again, even on the back.
Damn!
Like combo damage, like,
This is fun. I'm so glad I decided to stream. I was thinking like, you know, pools, it's not going to be that fun, but you guys really make up for it by saying some funny shit on Fridays.
distance on the wall.
Just threw it out, not dead, but there you go. Anakin set
Damn,
point
Anakin
out.
turned it around. But it's not over yet.
One more focus, clean
It's not
play here
over
by
yet.
Anakin.
It's never over for Chloe.
Oh,
Nice
it's laid on
sidewalk.
it
You know he
again.
should have hop
The
kicked
punch, you
earlier.
asked for it.
That was a really nice sidewalk because he was blocking like 10 times. Anakin ducked.
She's small, so I can see why
Oh, the toe kick didn't reach. Oh my God! Did you see that whip? Oh my God! Did you see what's going on here? That punch whiffed because of the wall, and that same angle is what caused these dropped combos.
they're kicking in.
Holy
He doesn't even
mackerel!
have rage. This is bad position because now a single loss from Anakin will kill him.
Kill
And
him.
there
He's
it
dead.
is. Wait from the back. Still enough damage
Volcano
probably with the
busted.
boot. Oh, yeah, it's over. There it is. Anakin takes out Fred.
He's
This is
volcano
good
busted. That was
Fred had
close.
some opportunities there.
That was close. He
Made it
did have
interesting.
opportunities. Anakin
Couldn't
kept
close
it
it out.
together.
That was good lucky Chloe.
Lots
play,
of
though.
drops.
Yeah, it was.
You're right.
I think I remember this guy.
Agua
having,
de
like, a crazy
caca.
backdash. I could be wrong.
Well, let's see why Low
Drinking some agua de caca.
He must have some
Who are
kind of
these players again?
defense against Eddie that he likes with Lars.
It's low, high, and
Okay.
Oh. He's sponsored.
Dynamic entry there, running 3.
See what he's got.
It's looking really good from O. Not giving up too much ground. You see him fight back nice. Up 4-4 coming from Eddie.
Ooh, orbital.
Gonna carry to the wall. Lawrence has that.
Excuse me.
Damage.
Lars sucks.
Thank you.
Buff Lars.
Hashtag. Thanks for running threes.
But not out of
Man, I
this
miss
yet.
playing
There's a lot of
Josie.
funky situations Eddie can
Wait a
force,
second.
especially
Rage drive, maybe. Oh, he's probably got an option for the rage drive, I guess.
especially
Doesn't
on
even
that
matter.
wall.
She's
Especially
cool.
on that wall. You
Sir
gotta be
Lancelot
careful. Eddie on the wall
McButt.
with rage
Thanks
drive
very
gives you
much.
Crazy interaction. Oh, nosebleed.
Thanks for the subscription.
Punish? Yes, sir. And again, the orbital catches him.
Wow, gets the tailspin at the end of the combo.
Nice. Oh, other side. Wow, he's lucky he turned around correctly. It was the wall.
Not even any laces.
The angle.
Oh, gets out of range. Another block. Low highs. Looking pretty crisp right now.
Pick it up. Low high. 2 rounds straight here. Not breaking a sweat.
Yeah.
This is looking like light
That's
work.
really a good way to put it. Not breaking a sweat. Hey, Caught Zimon, thanks for using your Twitch Prime on my channel. I don't know why this shit hasn't celebrated your decision to do so yet. What the hell's the holdup? Twitch alerts, wake up. Wake up and smell the butt hash. This guy used his Twitch Prime over here on my channel. Where's the celebration?
Can he make something happen with Rage? The wall is very
Oh,
close.
Deloitte base.
Stoned ass
Triple
Twitch
trial run.
alerts. Oh,
Get off
oh.
me, dude. You see-
All right, what's he got here? Nothing.
What a block.
Get off me again.
First San is the UAE Created Sports Organization.
Thank
I don't know what you're saying.
He's on the board.
UAE, United Arab Emirates? Hey, why did this guy's subscription work, but the last guy's didn't? Weird.
Thank you.
Hey, Tyrio, thanks for the Twitch Prime. And Trash Goblin, thanks for the Tier 2 subscription.
Whoa, back 12.
Flip your hair or something? Sure, you got it.
Get off of me. Legs
Anyway,
off now.
thanks guys. I don't know why that guy's subscription didn't get celebrated.
Thanks a
Maybe it was stolen.
Oh, nice sidestep.
I need to authenticate that
Man,
subscription.
still in this.
Oh, tried to go for that back 12 again.
Oh, he knocks him in rage first. Got to be careful of the rage art. Oh, he almost got the backswing blow to trade.
Life still even.
50-50 time. Oh my God, I can't lock.
Oh,
It's not over.
nice.
Staying alive
All right,
again.
he's in this.
Game one.
Get in there. Wake up.
Oh,
There you
jab
go.
in the air.
Kill this
combo,
motherfucker.
not
Break
out
the
again.
wall. All right, I'll accept that. Mix him up. Oh, he doesn't even want to get mixed up. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, come on. Where's the back three?
This is when this song
How are you going to miss that? Back three, you got to have it locked and loaded. If you're an Eddie player and you float them, that back 3-3 is like, you know, it's easy money. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Did you see that mistake? Low high's flustered. Get him. Oh. He's styloning him. Oh.
Oh, last pixel.
Ooh. Ooh.
The wall's in the way. Back it up.
Oh,
God, he
what
did
the
it.
fuck
I don't
was
even know what that
that? That was
I don't even know what that was.
that wasn't.
Yo, that was kind of close, Medic.
He said I didn't even know what that was. It was no clutch. He probably wanted up forward 3 or something, and he got delayed up forward 3. You give him a break. He's dealing with a Korean opponent, and you know he got really close. He scared himself. That's what it was.
Use the rage art or something if it wasn't that close.
It's hard to do the right thing when you know you're spooked. He probably wanted an up forward 3 mix up,
Quarter, I believe. No, this is winner semifinal.
and he didn't get the execution right.
Yeah, definitely. Winner semis, winner of this goes to the winner final.
He ended up doing, I think, up forward 3 or up forward. I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? Anyway, thanks for those subs, guys.
A lot of people
I
haven't heard
appreciate
him.
it
Doesn't
very
travel
much.
to a ton of
Infinite
events.
stage.
He's been good for a long time. And here we go. Infinite stage this time.
Okay, good punish again. Saw him punish in that first game. Back one, tail spins out of the air. Oh, but it'll drop, but still gets like a little okie hit afterwards.
So much damage overall.
Wow.
Ducking.
What the hell? How did that work? Why did he duck there? Man, he's getting a lot of bonus damage. This guy, Oath, he's getting a lot of bonus damage here.
Caught him coming in, arc blast.
Man. He's looking so good until like the very end when Lohai pulls out some Korean strap.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Huh.
Another one?
Man, he's style-oning him right now.
That was the mix-up?
No, boy.
Art class?
He's really establishing dominance right now. The running threes, the low parry. He's pressuring him. He's showing him that. Look at this. You see that? Yeah. Low high is comfortable right now. He's playing against his little sister. There you go. Now his little sister's fighting back. There you go. He's not having it. A little too late. When you see that, you got to plant your feet down. You can't let it happen. You have to do something to, you know, show him he can't do that. He dropped it. Opportunity. Ugh. That last game was so close.
And low high is comfortable playing in such a close range. It's really weird to me.
Yeah, like it makes us uncomfortable.
Yeah,
right? We're not used to playing like that. Down forward 2.
Nice. Nice, there you go. Okay, he broke it. He's still alive. Be cool. Did you see that sidestep? There you go. Fuck sidestepping. Back 1+2. Uh-oh.
This isn't going to kill, I don't think, but it's going to leave him very low.
Kazumi. Nice jab to keep him off of you. Oh. Damn. You know he... Damn. Nice try. Nice try. It was close. Could have been less close. SUVs are cool. You know what's really popular is the Jeep Cherokee Rubicon or whatever the fuck it is. Is it called that? Whatever it's called. Those Cherokees, those the ones that are really like aggressive and you know, those are really, really popular.
I'm not good in that matchup.
On my street alone, there's like 5 or 6 Jeep Cherokees. Those are so popular. Everyone loves those. You can get a GTR for 100K. Yeah, but dude, a GTR, that's such a different car compared to Escalade. I mean, dude, the thing is so small and trash when it comes to practicality. What the fuck are you gonna do with a GTR other than pick up MILFs? That's all it's good for. Same with like a Corvette or something. Like, what are you going to do with a Corvette? You can't even put anything in there. You can't do shit with a Corvette other than pick up MILFs and drive hella fast. YOLO Swag, True Drew, and Nightmare Rex. Thanks for the subscriptions. Mercedes G-Class AMG. This is like, look, we're too hung up on this topic. I don't want to hear about your rental recommendations because I'm not even gonna rent a car until fucking August. So why don't you save your car rental recommendations for then? Get a nice Peugeot. What do you think this is? I'm not gonna buy the car. I'm not buying that trash. I already got a dope ass ride.
Oh boy.
Dodge Chargeback Hemi.
Look at that. He's ready. Oh gosh, that one should have been a hop kick.
Back 4 block.
Anakin versus Mac, and I have to take a piss.
Man, sidestepping both directions.
Get it moving, sidestep too.
Get a Slurpee. Now that's an idea.
Yo, man, who do you got in this set?
I've always wanted to drive a Mini Cooper, not the new one, the old Mini Cooper body style. I've always wanted to drive one of those.
Mac is their Jack practice.
I heard it's like a go-kart.
You know what I mean? Because he is the Jack.
Right.
But I don't know, man. I don't know.
He's
Mac
still
is looking real good.
Fiat Bongiorno.
Mac is surprising
Hey,
right now.
Dolphin Roll, thanks for subscribing.
Anakin, though, the pressure.
Damn, dude.
Getting Mac to crack.
Get Mac to crack. Woo.
Back 2-2.
Woo. Oh, you're gonna.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. If he had blocked that, Mac's up 2 rounds to none. Oh, boy. He's not sponsored. He's a partner. Oh, it does say Red Bull Anakin, though, I just noticed. So he's sponsored by Red Bull. But why would he say he's not sponsored? It's a partnership. Maybe he's like on a probationary period. They're like, look, win a damn tournament and we'll sponsor you for Christ's sake. We heard you're good. Where's the results?
Overextending a little much.
Mac is trying to be a Red Bull athlete. Mac's about to take game 1. Oh, he ducked. He could have launched him with cabbage. He could have launched him with cabbage.
Oh my God.
Oh! Oh my God. Oh, he got him! So, no round Brown. Magnificent game 1. Are you serious? No round Brown. Magnificent. These guys play each other online all the time.
Yo, Bob.
What's going on? We need to get Fat Anakin back. Fat Anakin would have never lost to Mac. It's skinny Anakin that's got less skills.
There's a lot of that going around on the
Oh,
internet these days,
what
bro.
the Gani Ma is
It's
this?
really easy to get caught up in
Re-random. Why don't they just...
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
They gotta amend the rule. Amend the rule and make it so that the player has the right to request a stage select. That should be the rule. The player, the loser, has the right to request a stage select, just like character select. Why is that not the rule? The loser has the right to select, just like character. The game itself has character select and stage select. It's like the game wants you to have that rule. Why don't you have that rule? You know? I don't know. I can't imagine why that rule is there. All the stages in the game are fucking squares. You know?
In my mind, when I think of
Couple of them are infinite.
Bob is like the character he also
Like this one.
learning, figuring out, you know.
Alright, so they got an infinite stage, but the point is that the loser should have the opportunity to request it. I don't give a fuck about the details. I give a fuck about the smoothness of the viewing experience. It doesn't even like affect the players negatively. Because they have the right to choose if they want it.
Weight's off.
I'm all healed up.
You know?
Ready for an actual fight.
Alright. Anakin's in trouble. He's got an open stage, which is good for him, I think. Backswing blow, huh? I think Mac is going to come out swinging to kill this guy off. He's close right now. He's up a game. Wow, uh-oh. Mac is trying to turtle up, and that's not good. Lisa Simpson. Nice. I'm surprised he let that last hit go. What the fuck? He's getting crazy! Oh, he could kill it! Oh, he could... Oh, my God. He could have killed him even off the trade. He wasn't ready. Oh, Anakin. Red Bull athlete. Red Bull athlete. That was so clean. Right outside of range. Let me wash that down with some dry.
But instead, Anakin. Unfortunate series of events.
Oh. Woof.
Offense looking really good. What a low parry here.
That was an accidental low parry out of a crouch dash, I believe.
Yeah, and he fuzzy guards a lot too. So I'm pretty. That's why I feel like that's why he was prepared for it.
That was a commitment duck.
Man, he's still losing this game too. Was that a flunk?
The commitment duck. Put a ring on it.
Was that a flunk? Woo! What a block on the debug. Why didn't he let the rage drive go?
Alright, here we go.
Red Bull is considered a performance-enhancing substance in some competitions. Hey, Orange Name. Cool diary entry. Beat it, pendejo. Anyway, Manny6000, thanks for the resub. And Dolphin Roll, thanks again.
Better for Anakin. But we saw just one big block on a debug, and that's what got Mac back in this round. So, and Anakin needs this round.
Oh yeah.
The same thing actually happened.
Very nice.
That's why he's picking Bob. I see. Good choice. Hell sweet time.
Ooh, man. Mac could have killed him for that too. Oh my God, I can't believe that works. That is so cheap. Down forward 2 from the stupid robot hit in the air, and he was still able to float. What the fuck? Alright, be cool. Anakin's still in this. Mac's letting it slip away. He had it.
Maybe Anakin's got like
twice.
The wow factor, you know?
Manny6000, thanks again, man.
Wow factor.
Be cool. Wow. Very nice. Wow. I've seen it 100 times. You're gonna use that? I don't think so. Nice low parry.
I know you're going low, bro.
Okay, Okazumi doesn't get it. I thought that would have hit a side roll there.
The duck animation, and then they still get the low parry.
Oh my God, the whiffing. Magnificent's losing it. You can't whiff like that against him. Look at Anakin moving away. He knows that Mac is overly aggressive right now, and he's going to kill himself if he lets him. Don't kill yourself, Mac. You got the lead, be cool. Ooh, man. Nice. Ooh. Dude, this is Anakin's last stand. We talked about last stands earlier. You remember Jackie Tran's last stand? Oh boy.
Broken. Blocks.
Last stand.
Max,
This is Anakin.
Max basically looking great. Anakin fighting back.
Oh! Greedy punish. That was a greedy punish. 4 forward 2. Why not the 4 forward 1 plus 2 again? Oh, Mac.
Looking good. Max
Oh, Mac.
crazy.
Last stand.
But not
killed
gonna
him.
get an opportunity.
So now I can say that
solid.
the chances of
Both
Magnificent beating Anakin here have become way less.
Like, he be like
Way less. Because you saw what happened earlier with Jackie Chan.
Thank you.
The last stand is very, very dangerous. Hey, why does it say Manny 6000?
The next round, Mac, you know, he calmed himself
Hey,
down.
Murderation 67. Thanks very much. I've noticed that there's something wrong with Twitch alerts here, and it's not showing everyone who's subscribed. I don't know what the deal is here, but I appreciate it regardless.
Mock getting that cuddle core.
Hey, alright.
Thanks
Thanks very much, Diarrhea Soup.
Yes, Fred Distance.
I appreciate
we
it.
go.
Murderation.
Final
Thanks again.
I expect Anakin to look even better in this one.
Alright.
Okay.
What a whip punish.
And he's been on point with that punish all day.
Debug.
Just a hug. There you
Me
go.
mug.
What the hell? Boy. These Tekken World Tour commentators, man. They'll just hire anyone to do this.
Oh, fat ass uppercut. Let's go.
Thank you.
Just kidding. Karate Kid, thanks for the Twitch Prime.
He's got rage. Is he going to spend it? No, no spend. Oh, the wall there.
Oh,
My God.
my dude walked the Green Mile and hit my dude with the meanest shoulder ever.
Man, Jack is
He's
such
like,
a
"Quad distance,
cheap
bro.
bitch
Quad
character, dude.
distance.
He's so good. And he's so cheap.
I cannot believe that comeback.
He's so like, he's like
Thank
Shoto,
you.
you know?
That
People
was
think that
great.
Kazuya, like Mishimas are Shotos, right? But Jack is like a
Low
Shoto.
parry.
Just real
Scary.
fundamental.
Kind of scary.
Fireballs and uppercuts, the most
gotta be ready.
generic
I don't wanna get
style tools available in the game,
back.
but a very solid version of a crouching forward or like a fireball. Solid version
One round
of
apiece.
fundamental tools, you know?
Here we
Male
go.
taking photos.
Round 3.
Definitely.
I like the pressure.
You need good Street
Get out of
Fighter
here.
fundamentals
Ready with these low
to be
parries.
able to win with him.
Low to
The
the wall. Here
mitochondria
comes
is the
combo. One
powerhouse
for
of the
Oki.
cell.
Another
Hey,
one.
alright. Thanks, Yogi.
Do it again.
I'm a
don't do it
mitochondria
again.
fan
Power
myself.
crush, hell sweet.
Mac is at it here. Dude, Anakin is
Bug
on the cusp
with the
of
blue
losing
stuff.
to Mac. They play each other all the time.
I like how you
Online.
see for the back too.
I'm scared.
Oh. All right, it's getting dangerous right now. 4-4-2 is coming from Bob.
Man, he's coming back.
He's gonna
Nice.
Damn, that should've been low
Ooh,
parry.
man, that was good. Nice block.
Oh,
You are dead. Ugh.
That was such a good
Point now for
round.
Anakin.
Mac has
Rub his hands.
gotten
He knows
way,
he's
way
out of
better.
range for that low
He's
parry.
good.
And here we go. It's not over.
His
though. Tuco,
clutch.
get up.
Nice throw break at the start there.
Thank you.
Low kick.
I think you're going to see another throw from Anakin.
And the 2 jab. Anakin
You're going to
feeling
see
it now.
another throw.
He's got Mac's rhythm down, I think.
Ooh,
break from Anakin.
all right.
Combo conversion from
No
Mac.
break.
We get to the wall.
That's a big deal here.
Puddle.
Oh, he could have gotten him way harder than that. Oh.
I
Oh.
want to be here. Oh boy, he was
God,
afraid
it's
to
too
commit. Why?
close.
What are
It's
you?
too close. He didn't duck.
Oh my God.
Oh, the backswing.
This is not looking good for Mac. This is honestly not looking good for Mac. Even
Why
though
is
he's
it
way
not
ahead
looking
here.
good for
Mac's
Mac?
got rage.
Why is it not
Anything
looking
can
good for
happen.
Mac? It's looking good for Mac.
The pressure.
It's looking good for Mac.
God, the rest.
Oh! Oh!
10 seconds.
Oh.
What the hell was
I don't know.
Tim
No, no, no.
Allen?
He's got the wall though.
Uh,
7 seconds down back 2.
Oh! Oh my
He walked
God!
so
I
hard.
can't
I'm sorry.
believe it. Anakin by the hair on his chin.
Oh God. Okay. All right.
By the hair on his chin.
Harder. Why would you squeeze it harder?
I'm sorry.
What the hell are these two doing? Are they gonna
sorry.
kiss?
Lord Helmet of Korean Hair, Lohai, going up against Virtual Storm Trungy.
Ooh, this
And
should be
man,
good.
I am excited to see this, but man,
Trungy's
Lohai,
geese?
He picked Brian.
This is a
Fury?
tournament
Really?
geese. Let's see ifLohai's ready
That's
for
different
tournament
from the Shaheen
geese.
that we usually see out of him, but let's see how this is going to work out in the matchup.
Excuse me.
At this point in the game, let me tell you, okay, I've been watching the Korean guys and what they're doing at this one, and they're treating this much differently than they treated last year, okay? Even the guys that don't like to talk to each other, you know who I'm talking about?
Oh,
they're talking to each other, and
factions.
they're like, hey, you should watch out. That guy's really good at this character. Hey, you should watch out for that guy. He's really good. They're communicating in a way I've never seen before.
You know what? I think it might be
in a way I've never seen before.
They are trying to.
It's like Independence Day. We're researching how they communicate with each other.
It was bad for us already when they were working against each other.
Yeah, this is really starting to sound like Independence Day. It was bad for us already.
That first round against Trungy, hit him with that nice mock kick.
All right.
Again,
like
big counter hit,
style.
and he's gonna get the conversion.
They're like aliens.
The optimal combo damage.
Telepathic aliens.
Let's keep it going.
Illegal.
Now, keeping that pressure at the wall there. I like that. You know, one of the things I want to see is, I mean, since he's using Geese.
Oh, this should hurt. He got lucky and he didn't stick to the wall. No stick. That wall's non-stick.
Max mode cancel version.
Damn.
Low high. Oh,
nice block. Okay. Opportunity. He should have parried there. I thought that's what he was gonna do. Oh, he got him. He got him.
Godlike at this game.
You are from the future or something, man.
I was worried that one of the hits wouldn't hit. That was nice. That was nice. Be cool.
Let's go.
Be cool.
That's a
be
great
cool.
thing, you know, Geese, one of those characters, able to really confirm it to so much damage once he has the meter available.
Punish it. Okay, better than nothing.
All
right. All right. All right. He's got full control. Trungy's got full control. Okay, he didn't break the throw, but that was a flunk. He was in the middle of something. Back 4-4 would have done a combo there. He's got control. Trungy's looking good. That throw break, he was in the middle of something. He didn't break it. That's safe. Be cool. There you go. He got him. Nice, Sue. Beautiful. Trungy's on it right now. Beautiful. Be cool.
Looks like the unfamiliarity.
Okay.
Trungy might be testing him here.
Good sidestepping. That's safe. Low high. Low high. Trungy, be cool. Don't get crazy, amigo. He's Korean. We're still doing research on how they communicate, okay? We still are not sure on how they communicate, so don't get too confident. He's dead. No, not yet. Oh, yes. Forget it. I didn't know that wall was that close. Oh, taunt dash action? Get him, Trungy. There you go. Interrupt. Ooh. Ooh, yes!
Oh, that's going to be big. Not only that, he's going to push towards the wall here.
Boom. Do the combo. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? He was running out of juice. He didn't have the juice. I'm glad that didn't hit him. Ooh, nice job. Trungy's good. It doesn't matter what happens. I can say that. That was awesome. Oh, he got him. Nice. Oh, that was so sick. Oh.
Now, do you think if you
good shit?
Are you going to be switching to?
I would switch.
Shahid,
I would switch.
It looks like they are going to the character select screen.
Nice.
The problem here, though, is that you kind of touched on a little bit. You know, it's not that Low High is doing anything necessarily wrong, right? But there's clearly a lack of knowledge on some rarer geeks.
Low High's going to change. Yeah, I knew it. 100%. There's no way he's picking Brian again. You better believe it. All right. Let's see if Tasty Steve brings up the Gefalker or whatever the thing is called.
Everyone is studying that. So that surprise pick with the Brian earlier obviously got nullified. That wasn't worth anything.
He's
always trying to score that street cred.
For me, it's scary for Low High because this matchup is fair. Yeah. To me, it's either character wins this matchup free. They both counter each other. They both have their tricks.
Street Sharks. All right, Trungy. You guys got to send him your Quan right now. Trungy, tournament veteran.
What we're going to see is whether or not Low High's offense is able to, you know, just overwhelm.
Nice. Don't stand for it. Trungy is not going to stand for that shit. You're going to crouch dash in my face? I won't stand for it.
And Trungy, for his part, he's trying to keep Low High limited.
Yes, counter him. Beautiful.
A lot of standing for, tracking moves.
Woo-wee! That was a nice whiff punish. This could... Oh, the sidewall. The sidewall.
Down forward once. You're trying to pressure.
Oh, shit.
Oh, look at this.
Call an Amber Lamps.
Set up.
Call an Amber Lamps.
He waited. Okay. Ooh.
Cut that bitch in half. That was sick.
First round of Chungy. Chungy having the lead now, looking to send Low-High into the losers maybe.
This would be huge for
yeah,
out the
huge for America. Obviously, we were talking about it.
Wall splat. There goes the shrimp basket on the other side.
The Koreans came here to play.
They're
I
here
believe,
in
at
force.
least 8
Oh, he didn't punish it. That's safe.
Korea.
Okay, safe.
Looking to take
No,
those points.
why? Why did that even hit? It was probably sidestepping. It clipped his sidewalk. Be cool, Trungy.
So much.
Axe kick.
Cancel there.
No.
Keeping the pressure. Goes
That
for
was a
the
breakable
but now,
throw.
Bad positioning here. Oh,
Okay.
Here comes he does have rage. Not just that, he has meter.
Oh, nice. That was probably him buffering a crouch dash, and he got a low parry for it. He got a low parry for it.
Oh, man.
Be cool, be cool.
No pun.
That was him buffering the damn crouch dash.
Definitely shows a lack of knowledge on
Chop
that.
that shit.
Shows that he
Ah, low parried it. Nice.
Here we go.
Damn, he really
Towards
shut
the
me
wall,
up.
gets the spot that he wants.
That was sick.
Wake up 4.
Low High's so good.
Oh!
Oh, my.
Oh, my.
My God. And the worst part is, he says meter.
Aris,
How
could
do
you
we
please
even
stop
judge
making
this?
these weird moaning noises when you get excited?
It did happen.
It's really loud and annoying.
Did that just happen? Hey, nobody gives a fuck. And thanks very much.
Well, anyways, let's
What
go
the
ahead
hell
and
does
update
this
everyone with
mean?
brackets.
So
The
while we wait-
POS4.
Oh, that's so ridiculous.
That
All right, so
sucks,
while we
dude.
wait,
Geese
we
has
got
bar,
this
the momentum gets
right now.
screwed
While we
right
wait,
in the
okay, here's
cooch.
who has already qualified.
Let us know, Spooky. Give
So
us the
pool,
report.
pool A1, winner side was JDCR. I guess that's not a surprise, right?
No surprise at all. But he did
Chris,
have a
thanks
few
very much.
Close rounds and matches with Spirojin.
Yes.
Early on. And Spirojin, of course, we were talking about him.
That sucks.
He ended up
That
getting
really
out those right?
puts out the fire, right? Things were getting ejaculate.
Okay.
And now,
this
guy just put out the fire. POS4. What's up, Daily? How's it going, muchacho?
Thank you.
Weeb Asian. Thanks.
Loser side was genius.
Thanks very much for the
It was
resub.
genius to me. He's good. He's really
oh, yeah,
good.
he knows how to play. I mean, especially in this game where Paul Phoenix is so strong.
So, for those wondering why I might be so surprised that Genius got so far, I know Genius as a television host, okay?
Yeah.
The dude chills with Keane on French TV, and I didn't even realize, but actually he's very strong at
The
Tekken.
dude
He
chills with
He actually
Keane
lost
on
the
French
compete. I
TV.
think the last time we saw
I mean,
him
listen
was
to the
Tekken
guy.
6 days, and that's when he last
Spooky
came
the
to Japan and
legend.
started to compete.
Yeah, dude.
But in this game, Paul
This
Phoenix is
Hugo
such a
Boss
beast.
shirt is
I'm not
godlike.
surprised that he was
He was
able to
really
transition
Christian
So
Konisi.
B1,
Thanks.
Jackie Tran.
I'm
made
doing
that
very
in
well.
right,
Thanks
nice.
very much.
He's been doing
Happy
really
Big
well
Friday.
in the league and all this stuff
You
lately.
always give me a
Jack has
laugh.
been commanding. Now
Keep
I'm surprised
doing
that he
you.
made it out.
Hey,
Losers
alright,
bracket,
Donkey
I'm very
Show.
happy to say this name, El
Thanks for the
Negro,
$5.
Master Raven from Venezuela. He made it out in losers
Yeah,
bracket.
there was
I
a bit of an
appreciate
upset,
it.
I believe, in that pool.
Yes, there was a poll player. I wish I could remember his name right now. I know he has a four-letter gamer tag.
Thanks.
And actually, that poll player was very good. In fact, he should have made
Spooky's
it.
shirt? What is
Fabo,
that
thank you.
shirt?
Fabo,
What's
he
it
actually
from?
should have made it out in winners bracket. Okay, he upset.
Oh,
all
shit,
the
that's from,
Eventually, he was taken out. So.
Yeah. Unable to,
I don't know what
really
that's from. Is that a rival
something
school
very
shirt?
throughout the winners bracket, but
That's a
still,
rival
nonetheless,
school
that's a
shirt,
big
isn't
win.
it?
But
So El
That's the
Negro-
baseball player with the bangs.
Yep.
And two
So,
next to him is the
finally,
swimmer
B2,
guy.
which has already
Isn't
been
that a
completed,
rival school
Jundin
shirt?
Has made it out on the winner's side.
Or does it just look like
The
it?
double D's.
The
of
double
course.
D's.
And-
Speaking of double D's, Big Boy made it out in losers.
I think it is a rival school shirt.
Oh wait, is that?
It's been
I
a
have
long
Junior
time
on
since
losers.
I've
Did he
played
make it
rival
out
schools.
In losers?
Who?
No,
Yeah, that's
this
the
was just
swimmer
the Dodo
guy.
people.
Oh, okay.
Junior
The swimmer
actually
guy
did
was
not
my
make it out
main.
of that
Okay,
pool.
Junior
Yeah.
did. Okay, my bad.
These were
The
just
swimmer
people that I
guy
mentioned earlier. Like, okay, these
and
guys are all here or
Gotcha,
whatever.
okay.
the
I
guy
was
with
the wrong side of the
oh, the
show.
MILF with the
It's so tiny,
clipboard.
too, that good luck, like, seeing my
And-
name, forget it.
Cool. So who else made it out? So we saw.
So that's it. These are the 8 that I
Who
made
was
it
the
out.
other
So-
guy I used to
Gotcha,
play?
okay.
So JDC,
I don't
winner side,
remember.
JDCR,
It's been a long
Shadow
time.
20Z, Jackie Tran, and Junding.
Gotcha.
Loser side, Spirojin.
They're
Junior,
still
Joseph
trying to
Franz,
sort this
El Negro,
problem out?
Venezuela, and Junior.
Okay.
Jeez.
The brothers both made it in Shadow 20Z and Junior. Wow, that's impressive.
Good to see, and we have a lot more Tekken action happening this entire weekend. Not only do we have all the matches going on today,
I'd like to
we have
buy
the
a
Super
Mexican
Later,
Akuma
but
hoodie,
tomorrow there's
but
gonna be
I'm a
more
little
action,
bit
and then,
scared
of course,
because,
our
hey,
final
that's a
on
cool
Sunday.
200-word essay, bro. I
I
don't want to read it. If you're interested in buying a hoodie, you can do that, and I will appreciate it. But I don't want to grade your fucking homework over it. You know?
I think so.
What is that 200-word essay you're giving me, dude? You know, if you're having an issue, hit up their customer service and they will fix it. If they don't fix it, hit me up then and I'll make sure they fucking fix it. Guaranteed. Alright? I don't want to have to grade your homework though. That has nothing to do, that's not part of the deal. Alright? So I appreciate that you're considering it, but, you know, I have trouble reading. You don't know that? Listen to this guy. Purple Name knows what's up. up despite
D2, we have
having
Lee is in that
one
pool.
red
Rick the
parent,
Ruler
red name parent.
from Missouri also in that pool, and Shola from here in the ATL area.
Shola, okay. And then in
I wonder what they're gonna
which
do.
I believe might be happening tomorrow, right?
I think F pools are tomorrow.
Okay, so we have.
What are they
Chanel
gonna do
from
about the
Korea,
meter?
From Team Rocks, and we have Victim of Ritual, hot off of his victory. What was it? Winter Brawl? Or,
Yes.
Winter Brawl.
I want to say Winter Brawl.
Yeah, that's good stuff. So we
Yeah,
have one of the few Nina players here, and then in the other side of the F pools, we have Obscure, we have Off in Bed, and we have Peeling as well. So there's a lot of action that's gonna be happening tomorrow.
There's some real good players all coming through tomorrow as well. But yeah, tonight we're gonna have the run back of this. So
Low-High is pissed right now?
It's 1-0 for
They
Trungy,
both should
right?
be
It should
pissed.
be 1-0 for Trungy, and I don't know
How could you
they're gonna
not be
set the
pissed?
rounds
They
and
made,
the-
they
This is
made
fucked
it
up,
really
dude.
good
The
match
circumstances
because
are
that's
so
I'd love to
shitty.
share my
Have you ever
pizza
seen
with my
that?
boy,
I would say
but you
the
get your
round-
own
round
dinner
counts was, I
instead.
believe, 1-1.
Hey, thanks, Knuckle B. Thanks.
Okay,
bars.
so
I love
apparently
pizza.
we're
Oh my
going
God.
to try to make it 1-1 in rounds, and apparently Trungy had 2 meters at the start of round number 3, so they're going to try to set us that he also has approximately 2 meters.
Wow.
So
Alright,
give it just a moment
what
on
they're gonna
that.
have to do
Crazy.
is they're gonna have to let the time run at it.
They're gonna have to
At some
set it
point,
up that
once
way.
he gets the meter, just so we won't build anymore. 'cause
Thank you.
he's the
Killer
one with the
Diamond,
meter, of course.
thanks very much for
Very
using
quick at
your
building
Twitch
it. To be
Prime
honest,
here.
starting round 3 with the 2 meters
Thanks.
actually doesn't matter.
GG.
That much on this character. But that's neither here or there.
If you guys are tuning in, of course, thank you for watching here. Final round. Lots of Tekken action throughout the entire weekend. Make sure you guys stay tuned to twitch.tv/Tekken. There's a lot of cool
Go
stuff
over there,
happening in
will you?
Final Round.
Open up a
Right now,
tab,
they're-
follow the
they're
channel,
having a- I believe, a tournament of
twitch.tv/Tekken.
on the other side of the
That's
stage.
where all
So I
the
think
tournaments
jumping
will be
on
this
Trungy
year
first. That looks like the plan.
for the
Oh, you
Tekken
mean
World
the
Tour.
Low-High.
Oh, sorry, Low-High.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah, I
I'm
know.
racist, Mark.
No, it's okay.
Blame me.
It's
Is he
okay.
gonna get 2 meters?
And,
He's
Trungy-
not gonna get
Trungy
2
now is gonna
meters.
build 2 bars and let the timer run out. So that looks like the
He's
plan.
not gonna get 2 bars like that. He needs to build more bar. There you go.
Make sure
There
he
you
doesn't get more
go.
than 2, guys. Yeah,
He's
make
on a
sure he
block
blocks
for a
it.
while.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
This
That's
looks like a lot
fucked
of
up
fun,
that
man.
this
We don't have
happened.
tournaments like this too
It's
often.
so fucked up because it's neither of their faults. It's not the fault of anybody in the background or anyone who didn't desync their controller. It's straight up
Was that the
PS4.
point he was at?
It's
I
just a
don't know.
PS4
From
issue.
here, all right. So
All right,
he
here
has
we go.
What the hell
approximately
was
2
that?
bars.
So
Fucking
back into the
weak.
match. Here we
More
go.
or less.
All right, they're in. Full
Laying
screen
it
that
out.
shit.
Again, man, this is just unfortunate. I mean, there's one of those things where you were mentally
Nobody
dedicated.
could have control of that situation.
Yeah,
That
it's
was
not
ridiculous.
anyone's fault but the console.
never
That
seen that happen.
Oh, and he
sucks.
slides in and goes for another one. Here's a
Nice,
nice
Sue.
punish there from Trungy.
What's there?
Okay.
Is he gonna
Ender?
go for it?
Oh,
he
he
missed it.
fucked
went
up
for
the
the-
Raging
he went
Storm.
back
What
for
the
Yeah, he
what
went
the
for the
hell?
storm.
Okay, that's good.
But doesn't matter. He is in good
Oh,
position right now.
be
He
cool.
has full meter.
Oh,
Wow, what a low pass.
shit.
All right. And now Low-High's in control. Mix up.
Good block.
That one's
Oh,
good.
he didn't let him rip. Oh no, he didn't break it. He's live. He's
Might be
dead.
it.
I
Back
knew it.
4.
And just like that,
Is that
Low-High
guaranteed?
able to turn around
Excuse
that
me.
pivotal round. Finally comes
I think
his
it
way,
hits if
and
you hold
Low-High
back,
needs
right?
this to stay alive here in the winner's bracket.
Fuck, no throw
Hopefully
break.
Throw gets him.
Nice, goes for the down 4-2. And again, he's been fishing
What?
there with the back 3.
Did I see a
Again,
no
he landed
signal
it
there, or
twice,
am I
unable to
tripping?
He's not even letting it
combo.
rip. He's just using it as a 14-frame move.
And the
Look
thing
at
is,
all
he
the
has
meter
has
he's
the
got.
He has the insurance. Here we go,
Use
back
that
towards the
shit.
wall now.
No.
Goes for the power crush, and that's not
Another.
safe.
Oh!
That one's. Ooh. Actually, so
Safe.
the power crush with 3 is only -9, but you can duck the
Come
second
on,
hit. The power crush
Trungy.
with 4 is at least -12.
The thing is,
Oh,
it's
nice
really
block.
hard to tell when it's gonna happen.
Oh, nice throw break.
Try to duck the 3
I thought he was in the middle of the
version,
kick.
you will get
He
hit.
broke it
Yeah,
though.
and you don't want to get hit by the wall either. Okay.
Activate.
Nice
What a
duck,
duck.
Low-High, son of a bitch.
Set up.
Damn, he's good.
And Low-High taking this
Did you
match,
see
now
him
tying
duck
it up
under
one
that
match
clutch ass shit?
Man,
That's
that was
fucked up.
right under
So
the
now
net.
it's like basically you can erase everything that happened before this.
He was ready.
Trungy won the first game, all the momentum's gone from that. The whole thing got fucked up with that weird error, and now basically you can count this as a single game match. 0-0, first person to win one game wins. Because everything that happened before this was basically trash. Or it became trash due to that weird ass intermission. So this is it.
Virtual storm or
Comes down to
Storm?
this. Wall balcony break stage.
Here we go.
Central so hype.
Trungy, man, that was too bad. Claimer, thanks very much, and Killer Diamond, thanks again for those Twitch
Anyways,
primes.
here we go. Right into it.
Be cool.
Yeah, these two tied up.
Shimon
here.
chip
USA versus
match.
Korea.
Good
Nice,
punish.
that 1-2, able to whip punish the throw attempt.
Didn't duck it, man. He.
Oh
He's got to be careful using down forward 1-1 now because it really cost him. There. He's using just down forward 1. Ugh. He's letting Low-High get away with some whiffs that I feel like...
Wow.
Oh my god, there you go! Oh, he didn't have the bar!
Nice punish there from Low-High.
He didn't have the bar.
Oh,
oh yeah! Okay, the wall. Oh yeah, good idea. Good idea. Oh yes! Do you? Oh yes! Oh, that was so sick. That was a great idea because he probably wouldn't have been able to do that much damage if he kept him on the wall. So he sidestepped to turn him away from the wall and continue the combo. Good idea. Good idea.
I see people blocking it and they're like, I was blocking. I was like, it's
that was sick.
Unblockable high.
Minus 14. That hurts.
Oh, he tried to
down forward 1-4 is minus 14. That's too good. Be cool.
Dude, the crowd's going crazy. What is going on over there?
The fight between Universe 6 and 7.
Okay.
That's what's happening.
No doubt.
But anyways, they're going to go right back into this. Oh, no. He doesn't duck that second hit again.
Uh-oh.
He had a chance here, but now he's pushing away. But he does have meter. He's going to have to use something.
1-1?
All right, here we go. 1 round apiece. Got him right through a move there.
He's really good with that.
Oh, yeah. Crunching the ankles. Doing the numbers. Did you get your taxes filed yet? Oh, nice. Counter hit.
Wow. Did you see that? He just converted off of a Magic 4. That's not easy to do. It's not common. Damn, perfect.
Does having a mushroom hair give you extra skill? Should I also get a mushroom haircut?
Hey, thanks very much, Snoopy ZX.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks.
I'm not sure what
it's not a mushroom haircut, it's a helmet. Mandatory for all Korean men to join the military when they turn 18. And once they do that, they get this permanent helmet equipped.
He wanted some kind of special combo there,
That's just the way it works, brew. Read a book. And thanks. Nice! All right, final round.
And he does still have a meter on deck.
Let's go. Sliding.
And that's the thing. We're going to see Low-High. He's not going to be afraid to use that kind of stuff.
I mean, it's in his name, right?
Good shit.
There's no mix-up, low or high. What's going to come out first? There was the high. Oh, and he goes for
oh, no. You're dead. He killed him with that.
He couldn't do anything.
He's dead.
Wow, yeah, because of the hurt box, that's going to be downstairs and done so.
He killed him with that tech catch.
Damn.
Fuck. It was just one tech roll. Nice. Nice.
Jumped over at the wall, got him with the tech roll.
Jump over, he tech rolled. It was an early tech. That only happens, I think, if you do an early tech. Delayed tech would have been good. Ouch. That fucking shit that happened with the PlayStation getting error, that was really brutal. That was brutal. Unbelievable.
You cannot do the standard combo against Gigas because his hurt box is much different when he pulls back turn. I don't know if that will affect any of Geese's standard combos. I guess we'll find out.
It shouldn't in this matchup here.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Is that a customized Gigas?
The mini combo there, able to get some damage out of it.
That looks like a weird color.
Follow up, man, and that just kind of whipped there. That was weird.
Yep. I think he stepped a bit to the right before the string came out. Ouch. Nice 1-2.
One for the back.
Brawly a bitch.
Here, and look at this combo here from Trungy. He still has
He's going to try to carry to the wall to finish it. Did not get it.
Oh,
nice.
Don't you try to run up on me. Don't try to drive on me. Damn, he had his gun locked and loaded in the air.
Is that the default 2-player color? I didn't know it has that peach pink armor. I thought that the armor was not different like that.
So it seems that Mr. 96 has a good amount of knowledge in this particular match. He's definitely ready for the down 4-1-4. Which is
Alex Fable, thanks for resubscribing via Twitch Prime.
Carry.
GG's.
Okay, nice. One for the power crusher. Did not punish it at all. Oh, and that might be it.
That's the lighting of the stage.
Yes,
oh, yeah, I guess it could be.
So
I don't know.
Again, just
whatever, who gives a shit.
Straight here. We're taking it to the roof here. Mishima building.
Yeah, it looks different here, huh?
Great.
You're right, it is the lighting of the stage.
And really what is Gigas' only command
Maybe.
throw there.
Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. He only has that one command grab.
You don't see this character and this color very often. Nobody picks green Gigas. Nobody picks regular Gigas.
That's it.
Second hit there. He does have a mix-up there from his mid down forward 1. He has a mid and a high option.
They're both very good. The down four 1-4, that kick hit, if you get counter hit by it, gives him a guaranteed combo as well.
And that's the scary part about it too. You can kind of semi-delay.
I don't go to these kinds of tournaments for commentary too often these days because I don't really like to travel very much. And they've given me official permission to restream them. So I feel like it's the best of both worlds. And I also, by me not going, you know, I give someone else a job, right? Technically. Because, I mean, these world tours have a budget, right? And when I don't go, that means someone else gets a job. And when I do go, that means that someone else doesn't get a job. So it's really like, I think it's for the best in most cases. And that doesn't mean I'm not going to commentate any of them. It just means that I'll commentate the ones I want to. I'll go to the specific ones I want to go to. Do you actually like doing live commentary? Yeah, I love doing it. I just don't think it's worth getting on an airplane for in most cases. But yeah, I love doing commentary, especially with the group of guys that I do it with. The co-commentators and the staff and the people who run the tournament and all of this stuff combined makes it a very, very pleasant experience. Really it does. You know me. If it even smelled slightly like a job, I would be out of there. You know? And they make it feel really good, like comfortable, exciting, and I can let loose and do my thing, and I love it. I'm constantly turning down real jobs because I know the people running that shit are not the people that are running the Tekken Tour. Because those are the people I like working with. Tenno Productions, Rick the Hadoo, and all the Namcops, Markman, everyone involved. Those guys are all like just super great to work with. So, of course I like doing commentary. Hell yeah. It's just that I don't like it enough to get on an airplane and take the entire weekend off from streaming, you know, in all cases. It depends. I'll go to some, though. I'll go to some. I know, though, for a fact that there are cases where, like, for example, like, Spooky, right? It's possible that if I had gone to final round, he would not have even been hired as a commentator for this tournament, or maybe Markman wouldn't have done it. He would have stepped back, or something like that, you know, because there is only a limited number of commentators they need for every event. So it really works out well because there are so many good commentators to pick from, and you know, thankfully I don't need to go, right? It's not like back in the day at Wednesday Night Fights. Remember back when Super Arcade had Wednesday Night Fights and the commentary was getting real shitty? It was just like the worst commentary ever. So I was like, man, fuck this. And I went over there just to talk shit about Street Fighter, and then boom, I ended up becoming a Street Fighter commentator at EVO. It's not like that, though. It's not like they need my help. They're doing a great job. Especially at those, you know how they got like Steve and Rip and everyone, plus Giuna and people to commentate those like international ones? I think Giuna is a really great Tekken commentator. Especially when you consider the entire thing involved. Like, you know, he's not a veteran Tekken player at all, and he doesn't even really know much about it. But he's just good at it.
Back 3-2 activate. 1, 2, 3. That's plus.
Nice, remember when he tasted that egg? Someone handed him some fucked up, nasty balut shit, and he tasted it, and it was gross. But he held in his reaction and handed it silently to his co-commentator so that he could eat it and would have to endure the disgusting flavor in his mouth. That was so clutch. That must have tasted so awful, but he held it in. He was like super silent. He handed it to him, waited for him to eat it, and then he expressed how awful it tasted. Need an egg? That was a classic moment. Sovereign, Alex Fable, sorry, and Ags Corcho. AG Scorcho, maybe? Thanks. Yeah, Junior, he's a good commentator. I like him.
Let's go.
Nice. Both of these players are kind of adapting on the fly here. No punish there on the way back.
I'm starting to wonder about. I gotta go look.
I don't know if I'd be able to hold it.
From what I know, that move's -12, but I could be incorrect because nobody's been punishing that thing all day.
What move?
I mean, If people don't punish it, it's safe, right?
What move is minus 12?
All right, here we go, pushing at the wall.
I didn't see the one he was talking about.
Nice.
Really
Good opening
pokes.
round here from Strungy.
Poke them out.
Back 1-2? That shit is safe. Somebody let Spooky know.
The pressure that we're seeing here goes for the down 2. Stuffs his offense there, now going back the other way. Oh, what a confirm there. And he's going to get the wall here. This is going to be big damage.
Back 1-2 is safe. 4-hit armor move? He doesn't have a 4-hit armor move. He has a 3-hit and a 2-hit. No 4-hit.
The ground 2.
Oh. Interrupted again. No, I don't like your Puddle circle back 2.
He was ready for that. He
Trungy's got this.
Not just ready with a move.
That was it. Wasn't.
It was up from crouch down forward.
It wasn't even like it was
half
a 2-hit
back
string
4,
into
that's a 3-hit, and it's unsafe. Half circle back 3 is 2 hits, and it's safe, but the second hit is high.
Boom. Oh, he missed it that time. Well, I love it.
Man, Geese is such a cool character. I like him a lot.
Okay.
I like his shoes.
Mr. 96.
Mr. 96 has made a comeback before. We'll see if he's able to.
And I like the way he stands.
What's he gonna do with it?
He stands cool too.
His back being to the wall here is pretty tough. Sidestep 3.
Ooh, no wall splat?
That's going to be all she wrote. Trungy moving on in the loser's bracket, making it out of his pool.
That's
Poof,
tough.
I'm back. The homie.
His opponent will be Blackout James.
What did I name?
Blackout David, I'm sorry.
Monochrome.
Anyways, I want to see this. The second best Brian player in the world, Nee. Who'd he pick? Who'd he pick?
The second best? Yeah. Damn, Mark, man.
From
calling him out. Hey, what's up, Blue Lexi? How's it going?
Okay, yeah, yep, definitely still the second best Brian player. He is picking
one lazy
after
inputs.
Strong Style.
Thanks for the tier 3.
He considers Jimmy J Tran to be the
top
#1
player coming
Brian
through. All right, this should be good.
Gotta give it up.
Kazuya?
But he is a legend, without a doubt.
Oh, he went with Fang. All right.
Go right into the match. Here we go.
No, he didn't. Damn, he's off to a crazy start.
Nice. Able to, no punish there.
Interrupted the electric.
Block. We were ready for that one. This time, Nee's opting to go with Kazuya.
Missed an electric, maybe not.
Oh, he went for a God Fist there, unable to get it. Nice stature kick, follow up. He's really, you know,
man, look at
Nee
Nee
go. But David.
He really looks loose.
Oh, that was good.
Right?
Right when he
real
decided,
limber.
The nice God Fist came out.
Wow.
The spacing after the up forward 3, that was great.
Oh, the big boot.
Wow.
Again.
He
Chicks
nice
up in the butt twice.
Right in the ass.
Boot in the place that doesn't see any sun.
Excuse me. That's a cool Dr. Robotnik
because I consider it's like a skill matchup. Like Kazuya versus Fang, this is tricky. Fang is definitely the type of guy that will ham it up. He'll go for a crazy
type of guy.
Like right now, he's
crouch dash tech. His down
he likes long walks on the beach.
He just neutral jump.
Might have been trying to go for side
really
step.
Cool guy.
Let's see what he.
Oh,
wow,
he knew that. Come
he
on.
threaded that.
That's like the oldest trick in the book. He's of course sidestep electric. Let me.
Oh, he
he
wanted
now
that
he
shit.
no longer has extra damage. Oh,
nice dude.
He's coming back.
Good throw.
Hands off.
Okay. Oh, see,
there
this time
we
he went
go.
for the down 2. Okay, I like it. I like it.
Wow. Nice.
Good stop. So
Excuse me.
Blackout David able to get around.
I had 2 string
Teach him a
cheeses
lesson.
during
Let him know
break.
he needs to go to Brian if he wants to beat you. No punish.
That's
that
minus 10, isn't it?
Reminds me a lot of that new Brian mid.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Northern Cross or whatever they call it. The from crouch down forward 4. Yeah. Oh man, he's getting him. Don't look at my wave dash.
Don't touch me. I don't like throws.
Oh, again, no punish.
No punish.
What was that?
I don't know. Not gonna work.
Ariana says hello. Who's Ariana?
All right, so Nee up 2 rounds to 1 now here on the verge of taking match number 1. Let's see what happens.
Counter. Let's go. Come on, Blackout David. Let's go. Carry.
Damn. Come on, Blackout David.
Is that move actually unsafe? I gotta learn more about that.
Okay. Yeah, it's -10, but you're.
Oh, it's exactly like the Brian did. Okay,
so you get a low jab.
Yep.
Well, the Brian
or
one
Lee
is
gets
standing.
infinity
so
kick.
this one you
You're
have to do a
forced
low
crouch.
jab. Yeah.
Okay,
Poor Lei. Lei used to have a really beefy wall standing 3 that did a shitload of damage, and it was 10 frames.
Nice.
But it's launch punishable on block. So you gotta use it for a
his
punish.
own pressure. He's kind of letting me get in his face and do whatever.
Man,
he
I
wants.
miss
He's not
Lei.
really
That
using
guy
his
was
back
cool.
one,
He
his
was a
hop
really
kick, or
nice
these other tricks to
guy.
discourage me from doing
He
it.
might tie it up here. What's he gonna do?
Let's go. Come on.
Oh my
Come
gosh.
on.
Smooth talker. Damn!
on.
Snake dashing.
Oh,
he could have
might
killed
be
him.
able to get the follow up.
There we go.
Holy shit.
So
Who is
David,
this Blackout David guy?
Final round, match number 1.
It's -11. Ah. You get a while standing 4 when you block that mid from Kazuya? Are you sure? Wow, I guess you guys know what you're talking about, though, right?
Oh, meanwhile, it's final round, game number 1. Critical.
Few people said
round.
it. You're talking about full crouch down forward 3+4. It's -11. It's good to know.
Nice. What's he gonna do here?
Let's go.
Yeah, I miss Lei. Lei was such a cool character.
Lei,
Lei, Julia,
off the crouch dashing.
Oh,
Wang.
no there.
Not safe at all.
Could at least had the full 1-2-2 there.
Oh, GG's.
Should be enough here. And he taking it 3 rounds to 2. Match number 1. Blackout David definitely had a chance there to get the match.
He had moments of greatness in that first game. It was just
Anna's trash.
Sometimes he
she
was
can
a bit
stay
passive,
dead.
when he could have.
So can Zafina. Bake's cool. He can be in. Armor King's cool too, but I don't miss him that much. King has got everything he had except Dark Uppercut, in my opinion, and those cool triple
He's not the type of guy that's gonna play that way. If you block him forever.
Yeah, I'm happy with King the way he is.
It looks like they forgot to select random stage.
Yep. So they're gonna play this one out real quick.
I like Josie more than Bruce.
Go back to stage.
That's why when I developed the character,
you know,
my primary job at Namco is deciding what characters are killed. So I killed Marta. I killed the entire concept of a tutorial. I killed Anna.
I was like, wait a minute.
You know, and you know, if you're not careful, I'll kill your favorite character too. We'll just take that shit out.
There was a point in time
DLC content, we're removing it.
2 PlayStation pads,
Season 2, bitch.
The PlayStation Home to get to the BIOS or whatever else. So that made me believe it even more, and I was like, okay, well that makes sense.
I'm kidding. I don't work for Namco, and I'm not.
Alright, so this time we're getting Forgotten Realm. This will be the matchup proper.
Yep.
He will be up 1-0.
That's true. Markman tries to say he's not a Namcop. Get the fuck out of here, dude. He had Tekken 7 the whole time it was in the arcade in his home.
Right now.
Are you serious, bro? Look at me and say that. Make eye contact with me and say you're not a Namcop.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting beat up.
Are you serious, bro? Shimon. Right?
All right, guys.
Get out of here.
So thanks a lot to Mark, of course, for joining us. He's gonna.
If he were here, he'd be like, he'd be so firm on it. He'd be like, I'm not an Namcop. I'm not an Namcop. He would say that.
If you're here in the Atlanta area, you're not at Final Round. I don't know what's wrong with you, but it's okay. Come here tomorrow. You got all day. We got Street Fighter. We got Tekken. We got side games. Lots of stuff. We got Soul Calibur 6 playable here for you for free.
This shit's too loud, right?
So yeah, guys, if you're at home and you're watching this and you're not here, please come through tomorrow.
Yeah, most definitely.
What's up, Steve? How you doing, bro?
Chilling, man. You know me, just came
Sonic
back.
Fox lost. Sonic Fox lost 4-10.
Yeah, I mean, oh god.
One lazy input. Thanks again for that tier 3.
I definitely told people that that's how I felt about it anyway. I was like, Goichi plays a lot.
I'm definitely gonna peep that when I get home. But now we got.
It's still a little louder. Okay. They must have raised it since the last break. Thanks for letting me know.
Who else is in these?
So in these pools, the pools that says we're in right now, we got D1. Blackbeard is here from Denmark. It's in that one Milan Games Week. Super good, Josie.
Fang is a great character, man. Fang and Leo are 2 characters that are super good, but a little too good for their own good. Because they have so many good moves, a normal human struggles to decide which one to do at what moment. It's very hard. Man, look at these hell sweeps.
Of course all day.
Ouch. Blackout David. Guard your legs, bro.
Did you see that?
In this set is all mind game right
that
now.
was like 8 hell sweeps.
It's literally mid or hell sweep. But he just knows. He knows timing, he knows spacing, and he knows when the opponent is scared.
All right, Blackout David trying to get something started right now. He got a round up there.
Was it 6?
He was looking
Felt
at
like
the
8.
Game too. He took him to final round.
Uh-oh, here they come again, opening the old wound again.
Yeah, but I like the
where's the punish? You can punish that.
Blocks it all. 1-1-2. Gets the knockdown.
There you go. Block that shit.
Yep.
Hail sweet.
No, he's trying to get the wall. Thought he was close.
Plus frames. Yes. No. Are you trying to give me hot bun? This shit is a fucking floor break stage, dude. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. This guy's getting my mustache riled up. You can't give up that kind of shit against knee. He could have.
Hell sweep again.
Look at this shit.
It's not it just works, bro.
It's just regular Mishima mix-up. Block it all. Hold this.
It's been a long stream already. I'm running out of Quan here, but it's still good times. I wasn't planning on streaming pools, but you know, I thought I might, and it turned out to be a good idea. I'm glad I did.
Very important, Bruce move.
This stream, it's interesting because you guys are probably thinking like, well, you know, I'm glad Eris is streaming this too because it's fun joining him, right? But you guys, believe it or not, despite all the THC and reefer smoke and bong water, you guys definitely make this more entertaining for me. If I was here by myself and you guys weren't here and I was listening to Rip make small talk, right? I wouldn't just talk shit about Rip to myself. Even though that's probably a good idea. I might start doing that. But I probably wouldn't just talk shit to myself. So now you guys are here. You're here for me to vent what I would inevitably be feeling. Right? And now I can express it via insults for you at him. You see?
Where's the real Tasty Steve?
What do you mean? The real Tasty Steve? You think Tasty Steve was kidnapped and they've created an artificial robot version? The prototype was the soundboard. Once they realized they don't need the real Steve for commentary purposes, all we need is a little tiny short robot capable of riding Shaquille O'Neal, and we could just plug in the soundboard and we're good to go. Hey Quan, thanks. Don't talk to me. And thanks very much. Exit NL, thanks for the subscription. And ROFL bot and Smool Stools. Thanks. Smool Stools.
Game 1. Jay Chantra versus Porkchop. Let's go.
Thank you.
Akuma versus Josie.
Milk NPC.
So this is
I don't know if I like that name.
Nah, I don't think that.
Thanks for the tier 2 subscription, Milk NPC.
Have to like block Josie after all.
Nobody wants to block Josie.
This is it. Chantra versus Porkchop.
That down 4 is annoying. Get
E-League Porkchop?
Jake Chantra with the demon flip mix-ups.
Oh, that guy from TV. Hey, did they air the TV version of E-League yet?
Oh, don't try to crouch.
I don't think they did, or I would have heard of it.
That's later.
Oh yeah, didn't they go to like Ricksta's house and interview his mom or something? So we would have already heard of that. I didn't hear anything about an interview with Ricksta's mom. I think they went to Anakin's house too. Or not his house, but the Tekken house. When is it? It's not tonight. Is it really tonight? You gotta be kidding me. That is so crazy that it's tonight. The weekend of final round?
Okay, alright. Porkchop. Getting started. Alright. Jay Chantra has some pretty good basic.
No way! 10:30 California time. That is awesome. I'm definitely gonna watch it. You guys gotta, maybe we can do a, I can't restream it obviously, but maybe we could do one of those, you know, routines.
Whether it's the short tatsu or the,
that is sick. Thanks for letting me know. I'll watch it tonight. Maybe I'll do a esports escort.
Let's go.
You know, I'll escort you through your esports experience.
Out of there. Very smart.
Sick.
I wish we did that more, but I'm glad to see Porkchop do it. You know, when he demon flips you at the top of your head,
and
you
Chantra's looking good.
You tend to go under him.
Flame on Phil.
Ready for it.
Thanks.
Try to go for another jump.
Thanks for the subscription. Counter hit.
And the counter hit.
Oh God, that hurts. Thinking he was gonna duck again.
Akuma can uppercut out of Switch MILF mix-ups on hit and block with meter. Nice. Is it gonna kill him? No.
He's alive.
Not even close. That didn't do shit. Oh, can he do something? Ooh, why did he? Oh gosh. Oh my god. Be cool. Be cool.
Jay Chantra.
He's cool.
Man, he can close this out.
He's cool. Good defense. Oh, he ran out. He wanted to duck. You know what's funny there? You know, in that situation, Pokechop was blocking, right? He kept on blocking. He was doing that well, but he wasn't moving. Had he been moving backwards every time, he would have still been blocking. Korean backdash. You have to, when you're defending, also Korean backdash. Because had he been doing that, the range after each block would have been further and further. And by that point, he may have been far enough away to backdash to make that whiff and then whiff punish it. He was just holding back there. That's something that is really important. When you're in a really clutch situation, you can block and backdash at the same time to create a desired space. Little subtle shit like that is what separates the really high-end players. Their ability to clutch, manipulate the movement. What's with this laggy shit? It's not just me, or is it everyone?
Oh, he's still alive.
Oh boy, baited. Bait and switch. Hey, happy Big Friday, green name.
This is not good. This is not good. I can already tell what Porkchop is thinking.
It's not the POS4. That's like a streaming lag type of a problem. That's minus 14, dude. Minus 14. Long Tatsu is minus 14. Short Tatsu is launch punishable. Say it out loud. Because it's going to piss you off if you fuck it up. Like the way it pissed me off when he fucked it up. Are these guys on the same team? ITS. No, they're on different teams. Damn, this is a blowout for Pokechop. He turned it up. Yeah, when Pokechop rocks back and forth like that in his chair, that shit creeps me out. Because, you know, when you run into anyone else in IRL that's doing that same gesture, like on the bus or on the train or at the park, you don't want to be near that guy. He's going to do something, you know, that's like a volatile gesture when you see someone do that in IRL. That weird, like, biting your lip and, like, rocking back and forth aggressively, you know. It makes me uncomfortable, you know. Maybe that's why he does it. He knows that, like, alright, this is how you make anyone near you uncomfortable. Look at him. Could you imagine that? Sitting on the bus next to this guy, no headphones plugged in. He's just, like, agreeing with that shit. Getting that into this train ride. I'd be very uncomfortable myself. Alright, keep it together.
That is definitely not damage you're expecting.
1-1.
And she already does like a lot of damage on the wall.
Yeah, I wonder why he used hand warmers the way he did on E-League, but I've never seen him use those anywhere else. What's up with that? It's like he wanted everyone to make the jerk-off jokes. Like, that's what he wants his MO to be. Modus operandi. Thanks again, Flame on Phil.
It's even already. What just happened? Spent his race drive.
Spooky. What just happened?
Back turned down 4 against Akuma.
Well, oh!
He came back. Porkchop.
That shit made me thirsty.
No.
And once again, still not spinning any meter. There it is.
Might break it? Nope, he did not. Very smart. Okay. There we go.
How much FR did I miss? A lot.
We'll see though. He's figuring it out as he goes.
We've been at it all day. I think I started the stream at 11:30, but I could have started it earlier. My gardeners showed up.
Come on, J-Tractor has to be able to close
making all this noise.
I think it could have just while standing.
Yes.
Got any more Dr. Becker? Yeah, we got a case. I got a case of Dr. Becker. Hell yeah. Dr. Becker's on call here.
There we go. Get off of me, lady.
Hey, Mateo. You remember when we were in NorCal last November and we were, Jesus, look at this shit.
I do the Pokeshop in real IRL so people won't talk to me.
Hey, Quan, thanks, man. Thanks very much. I wasn't listening to what you said on purpose.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
One guy
Anyway,
out there's gonna know
thanks.
who I'm talking about when I mention Bob.
You gotta let it rock, man.
Mateo, do you remember when we were all standing outside of downtown San Francisco in November? And not last November, the November before. The one where we were all out there and there were zombies everywhere and that guy pulled out his dick towards the cop and all that shit happened. Do you remember that guy that was like lurking and looming with the mask on? He was like looking in the windows and then he saw us and he got spooked because there were so many of us. You remember that guy?
Wake up kick again.
I was talking about him earlier when we were in the alley. Yeah, dude. I was talking about that guy earlier and talking about how, who won? I should have been paying more attention, but I saw Mateo and my tail started wagging. We were talking about that guy earlier because someone was playing that looked like him. That was the shadiest guy I think I've seen in the wild. That guy was super shady. I mean, the way he was lurking and shit, he had such a, like, theatrical type of walking animation, right? It was so weird. And he was wearing a mask, and he was wearing like no shirt, and the way he was like, he had like a mime's kind of a walk animation. It was so crazy. Gross. Lurking, like really looming in the shadows. The ultimate shadow looming ass motherfucker. He was for sure up to no good is what Mateo says. Yeah, that's an understatement. Nobody walks with a walk animation like a fucking ghoul like that guy and is up to anything but no good. I mean, he had like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite Chun-Li walk animation. That guy was down low and lurking. Shit was really, really crazy looking. Man, that was such a fun trip. The whole place was covered in zombies too. These like homeless people that were so aggressively homeless. That's when that guy called me, he kept yelling at me and saying, "You're my boy Cadillac. You're my boy Cadillac. That's a world record." He was yelling at me. That's a world record. You're my boy Cadillac. He kept saying that. Jesus.
Does he really? Okay, thank you for teaching me that. So I've learned today I actually did not know.
Oh yeah, and the guy pulled out this zombie. There was a cop car parked on the street. The guy pulled out his dick and pissed towards the cop. In the cop's direction. He pissed.
Someone's doing firebrand.
The cop saw him. And I later asked, why did that happen? Why was that guy not like dealt with? And the cop was like, if I had to write that guy a ticket, he would have touched my pen. So this is the type of situation we're dealing with, where the police are unwilling to deal with these zombie exposing, you know, I mean, undesirables because he's going to touch my pen. He has to sign the ticket. Sheesh. That was such a fun trip, though. It was filled with excitement. It really was.
The world is too big for you alone to control.
What are these two talking about?
You can just die.
Are they role-playing now? Damn. Anime fans are out of control. Role-playing? Signature Josie. What was this guy Blackbeard's name before? It was Adnanish. This guy just changed his nickname in Tekken 7, which should not be allowed. You should be forced to stick to your nickname that you got famous with. And that's it. You can't nickname change. It's the rules. This guy's name is Adnanish. He was old school. Tekken 6, I remember hearing his name.
You saw Jay Chantra take out Porkchop like you said before.
But he changed that shit to Blackbeard. You can't do that. It's not tournament legal.
Jay Chantra's like his Evolve game is actually pretty sick. Blackbeard was just a really solid player.
He was a Bruce player before, I think.
I don't think there are too many.
Yeah, exactly. Digital Devil 4GK or whatever. That's Tasty Steve's name before we named him. Could you imagine that? You can't become as famous as Tasty Steve has become with a fucking name like Digital Devil 4GK. Hell no. I should get royalties. Who named him? Did I name him or did Jom name him? I think Jam Master Jom named him. But I can take credit because Jam Master Jom owes me money. So until he gives me my money, I'm going to take credit for Tasty Steve's name as collateral. And if I think I'm ever going to see that money, I'm out of my fucking mind. I'm never going to see it.
Alright, he's going to get wall carry.
Shit.
His combos are a little different as well, like you said before. He definitely plays differently. Down 4-1 and tries to catch the side step. Still gets that counter hit on the wall. Lots of damage.
And it's funny, Porkchop was trying to set up the same types of counter hits, and he was not getting J-Chantra with them. But we see that Blackbeard, there's something just a little different about his timing that makes that stuff work.
He's good.
No, that's definitely true. Oh, 1-1 in the Tatsu.
Difficult combo. You got to be ready for those.
J-Chantra. Not looking good here versus Blackbeard.
No pickup there. He's got so much meter.
I was just about to say
I want to see like a FADC or something. Let's go.
I think he's trying to get into that down 3 range.
Damn, clean.
And then that way he can start an offense. That way if he goes for fireball, he can make it safe, you know.
Third hit. Man, what is he doing? It seems like he blew off all his Quan in the last match. That's funny. He went from one Josie to the other.
See what I mean? He really picks his spots when he goes for something.
All right, goes for the 2 option. Goes for it again.
Man. Oh, nice.
He wants to get into that down 3 area.
Pulling the trigger. Man, we've been here since all day. I didn't think it would be this long.
I'm sure that he's also aware of that optimal down 3 spacing from a
I guess that's cool. I'm not complaining, though.
Okay. Demon flip 3.
You can see based on his spacing.
You know it was too bad that Evo Japan didn't have a stream of pools. That sucked. I wish it did. There was like so many great matches of... So many matches that we could have seen that were like once-in-a-lifetime opportunities, and we couldn't see it.
Okay, Demon Flip time.
Yeah, he likes that mix-up. He likes having Demon Flip at his disposal. See, right now, yeah, he's going to go in. I would have went for down 3.
I'm with it, too. I mean, having unbreakable grab is huge, you know? Your defense will
10-4, yeah, go 1.
Yo, and he definitely has those.
That was crazy. I didn't watch all of it because I don't give a shit, but I didn't think it would be a blowout like that.
Oh, there you go. Place him online, Street Fighter 4.
This is scary. There we go.
Damn.
Okay, J-Chantra.
Yeah.
And we saw this last time. He won the first game, lost the second, and came back to win the third with some minor adjustments. And Blackbeard is looking like he's in trouble right now.
He perhaps has not considered that J-Chantra as the 3 games with Josie in a row.
Got to stretch.
4th in a row now. He's definitely warmed up in this particular matchup.
Damn. Looks like he smelled something. Something stinks.
But it just means he knows that there are things he's going to need to
Damn. Are you watching this guy? He keeps agreeing and then disagreeing. And then agreeing. And no, he doesn't agree. It's not often that a player switches from no to yes. Usually they go... Oh, once again. Internal argument. He's having an internal argument. Does he like the way it smells? Does he dislike the way it smells? That was sick. Emotional roller coaster.
Another block. There we go.
That actually was not unsafe.
Nope. Yeah.
Oh, I lied.
Nope.
It's the string one is not safe. The one that's raw is the safe one. There we go. Man, I need to step up my Akuma knowledge. I would have lost.
Damn. Whatever the internal struggle was, he's turning it up.
Let's go, Blackbeard. Show me something.
All right.
He's definitely willing to trade a lot more in these situations. He's waiting for him to try to get into this down 3 fireball range where we've seen him get most of his damage, and now he's swinging.
Yeah. But still, Blackbeard's awareness is certainly
Good
there for
down
that
3.
He's only gonna
he
land
didn't pull the
that.
trigger on it. Oh. Oh my God.
He's gotta wait till Blackbeard's
This is like a best case scenario for Chantra. There were so many exchanges there that were like, all right, he could have done this, but, well, he got it anyway.
Pick up.
Okay, it's not over yet.
Didn't get wall.
Ouch.
Oh, big crouch dash.
Okay, good. Oh! You see what I was saying earlier? The thing about Josie is there are situations where she forces you into a mix-up, but Akuma can really neutralize both the crouch dash and the switch MILF mix-up with an EX uppercut. And there's nothing she can do about it because her crouch dash is unique. There's no way to cancel out of it like the way you can with the Mishima. You're stuck. So when you commit to that, if he does a DP, there's no option to beat it. And that's also the case for Switch MILF.
Definitely knows something about Blackbeard because
this is a hard fight, I think.
Not with fast buttons. Those buttons are
but you know, there are other things that probably, you know, even it out. Yeah, it's a really good tool against him.
No, it's not a down 4.
But you know, it's not an unlimited tool. He has a limited amount of. Wow, look at this combo, and he's got the bar. America.
He ran away with that set.
Nice. He's still doing it. He's still doing it. Head shake. Then agree. Oh shit! Look at the match that's coming up. Forget all the weird shit that people are saying on commentary. I feel like the last 20 minutes of commentary was so peculiar. Dude, Pokechop versus Blackbeard? The Josie Murr?
I would have changed at least.
I hope Spooky doesn't get crazy with the name switch calling. Infinite Stage? Kokole and Robo Mo. Thanks, guys. Be cool. It's on.
This matchup is godlike. They are going to maul each other the entire match.
Dang. Yeah, they are in there.
There's no running away in this matchup.
Ooh. Ooh. Ah, yes.
Oh, giving them the kickbox a challenge. Come on. Come on.
My Muay Thai is greater than
yours. Nice sidestep. He should have gotten crazy and launched him. Nice jab. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, the names better not be switched. We'll know when we see the player cam. If he's rocking, don't come a knocking. He fucked up. Be cool. Yes. Oh, good trade.
Yo, I'm still getting this combo.
Excuse me, I'm a nervous belcher. Damn.
No,
nice! I forgot that floats. That's pretty good. Down 4, down forward 4? That's pretty good.
The blocking is for scrubs. Somebody gonna quote that and put it on the shirt.
Blocking is for scrubs?
Blocking does nothing.
Blocking is for scrubs.
Just press buttons.
Damn, I never heard that one. It's in.
Okay.
Alright.
Goes for the throw, get off of me.
Reasonable. Reasonable argument.
This time, Blackbeard.
Damn, Blackbeard's getting turned. The Infinite Stage. Good block. Woo. Come on, Pokechop. Get it together. There you go. Oh, yeah. That's right. The comeback. Uh-oh. No. Ah. Oh.
2 rounds. Yo, Blackbeard shit on the crowd. Like, where y'all at now?
Let's go.
Oh, shit. It's getting turned up.
Uh-oh. Yo, and Pokechop just ate another down 4-2.
Be cool. Oh, God. Now they're both singing? And they rejoice together.
The nerves kicked in. What was that? Don't choke.
Damn, Pokechop is having to make comebacks like all day, dude.
It's looking like a choke. There we go.
He should have done the rage drive that time. Fuck.
I actually would have hop kicked the hell out of him.
Damn. 1-0. Oh shit, he's copying him? Oh shit. Oh damn, the pop off, the pop off. Damn, Pokechop is quiet too.
You can't let him hit you with your hand.
In ATL?
You can't do that.
Yeesh.
Please tell me we got another Infinite Stage, because I definitely want to see another game of that. What do we get?
Damn. Oh, he glanced over too. He glanced. Did you see the glance?
Yo, Blackbeard,
let me see how this is affecting my opponent real quick. Side glance. Woo! This is getting crazy.
Yo, he is
what are they chanting? This is getting crazy. All right, be cool. Be cool. Walled stage. We haven't even seen walls yet. Oh my God. It's hard not to smile. My cheeks got 6 packs right now. Dog. You go boss.
Bro, they don't know what a back. There we go.
Okay, all right.
Ooh. Yo. Yo,
damn, the crowd's getting mad hype.
The crowd is becoming ravenous.
Those spring kicks are so good in this game. They're just mega buff. Whoa! Oh boy. He's got rages, so this is really bad. Oh, he got lucky. Oh my God, break it. Oh, he's ducking! He's alive. He fucked up the combo. Oh no. Oh shit. Early pop off? Early pop off. Blocked it. Uh-oh, it's not looking good for our hero. It's not looking good for our hero.
Mid option.
Ugh.
ran right into the wake-up knees.
Oh!
To the skies.
Pork chop is getting hit. Hitting butts. Getting hit, hitting butts. Nice interrupt.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
That butterfly edge, sir.
He's not going to duck anymore.
Nice.
That move is so cheap.
With the oops baby, the oops baby face, yo.
Butterfly edge.
You don't let
down
him
forward 2. Dude, he's getting mauled right now. He's got to do something.
He's in his head,
this wall might be the end.
Nice combo wall splat. Oh. Poke chop is out. Wait a minute. Oh, the pop off! Oh my God!
He's asking the crowd.
In ATL. The handshake. Hey, you know you got to give it up to Poke Chop because he dishes out the fucking pop offs like crazy, and he deserves that shit. He's such a loudmouth, obnoxious guy. So don't shed a single tear for Poke Chop. That was a good game. Blackbeard earned it, and Poke Chop deserved that pop-off. There are so many victims to Poke Chop's wrath that are breathing a sigh of relief right now. Trust me, he's brutal. He is a ruthless, loudmouth. I mean, every time I see him, I'm looking for security. Where are they?
His mix-ups were good. Yo, he was running
good game.
Nice.
That was exciting.
Nobody was blocking.